can just upload the good version. Yeah, it's literally at 0 kilobytes per second. Well, so that's cool. Anyways, so last we left off, our heroes, if you want to call them that at the moment, they're doing pretty good, I guess. They're making some questionable decisions.
We try.
Not killing their brother, who's an evil overlord who's basically brought hell upon Earth.
Answers need to happen first.
But, they traveled into Sorcier and they found their brother's journal, Kavan. And Kavan happened to be there. All the warding was disabled via the command word because they had made some allies that kind of allowed them to infiltrate the Sorcier. The guards ignored them, and but yet Kavan happened to be there for some reason, and he seemed to be quite ready for a battle. In the middle of the battle, one of the twins here's good old friends was Sleeper Agent, and it turned to be Kavan's ally in this fight, and so the battle pursued between two wizards and the rest of the party wasn't too dangerous. With Kavan with some time stop shenanigans.
I beg to differ.
None of you even dropped to 0. Nobody even was on death saving throws.
This close.
Not even close. And if you remembered your character's ability to be,
I wouldn't have taken
not
that
even
fireball
close, not
damage.
as closer.
I had evasion and I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I should have not taken the fireball damage.
Oh no.
That's okay. I forget stuff all the time. It's fine. But yeah, so they did come out fairly clean, bound and gagged with Kavan and Alton, and now you guys sit in the secret tunnel that you guys came here with Alton and Kavan gagged and bound, and trying to decide what to do next. You guys decided that maybe the ally that helped you in Sorcier will be a good source to get help with. So you had Grin go into the bazaar and find some cloaks and some things to help camouflage you guys to be able to fit in a bit better. And he recently returned, and it only took him a couple hours, and he comes back and kind of sets down on this large pile of stuff probably has like a sack of stuff, starts pulling stuff out and placing it down. It says, I was able to get a cloak for everyone. He says, I also grabbed some makeup that maybe can like darken your skin to look more elvish.
We can't go in blackface. It's not appropriate.
Did you watch the stream last week?
Nope.
Oh, so you have no idea what?
I just did a recap.
Well, I know that, but I mean like the smaller details.
I remember the smaller detail of somebody taking the gag off of the guy, and then he tried to run away.
Yeah, but then I whooped his ass.
And Jen became a true Karen.
Yes.
I regret everything.
You're honestly lucky that he didn't have a teleport spell available, because he would have had a full turn to Misty. Oh no, you can Misty Step and then teleport. That was the problem. It was too slow.
It's fine. We got him anyway.
If he wasn't at 1, he would have had potentially better.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what are you guys gonna do?
I punch him in the face. Knock him out.
It's already knocked.
I already
Yeah,
knocked
she
him
already
out.
knocked him out.
I knocked him out.
She knocked him out and then drug him back inside.
Yeah.
Nothing unusual going on in Drow City.
Yeah. We're gonna basically like weekend at Bernie this and try to get them to the Jordan house, right? That's where we're going.
Yeah, I believe that's what we were talking about doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
No nays?
I'm gonna give you my bardic inspiration for the day.
Bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
Oh, from the death thing?
From my handful of death's balls. Yep.
It wasn't from death. Yeah, it was from death's
What
sack of wonderful.
what die is it? D8, D10?
I think it's a D10.
Do you always think it's a D10? I think it's a D8.
Huh.
That's a D10, you're right.
Suck it, nerd.
Yeah, I've got it written down for a reason. I don't remember shit.
I might not know everything about
And-
D&D, but if you tell me
Hold on.
something,
We didn't
learn it.
short rest, right? Because we had to get the fuck out of there.
I think no, you guys. While you guys are short resting, you guys did short rest in this tunnel
Yes.
Oh, then I get my
because-
key points back.
because you had to wait for
Samesies,
for Grin to
everybody's
go in and come back.
cool.
It would have taken him at least an hour or two.
Then I'm going to
And
spend.
that's also why Alton and Kavan woke back up. Well, Alton didn't. Kavan did. I think Alton's
I'm gonna
still out for
short
another.
rest. I'm gonna get
I think I
some
rolled a
hit
4
points
for
back.
his 1d4 hours of how long it takes for him to regain level 1 hit point after being attacked.
Yeah, if we got a short rest, I'm spending some hit dice.
Yeah, go for it.
But how long does Beacon of Hope last? Would we get that max heal
It's
or
like 10
no?
minutes.
Oh, so we don't get the max heal. I don't. How do I? Where's the rest of my d8s?
That's good. Good enough. I'm a barbarian.
Well, I don't know if you have any questions. What is in all of this? Keeping a thought open of what Kyra would be doing during this. She wasn't in the fight, but she would have probably been standing here with Grin. Stuff. Grin is the underling under Vizarin.
Oh, okay.
He was the guy that guided you through the tunnel for 12 days to get here through the secret passageway.
Okay. I mean, nothing special.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just figured.
just kind of waiting to do the whole ritual thing.
Yeah.
How many people can I do this?
I don't. Is Kyra very passive? Perception based?
Is she very passive?
11.
Perception based.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
But you probably wouldn't heal
Plus
3 of them.
10. No, I'm not healing. I'm going to use 2 of my key points to cast Pass Without a Trace on us while we try
You
to.
really need to pass without trace the bad guys that we're going to be dragging.
Yes, because they're they're like with
But
us.
if 2 people are stealthing and holding them, they don't need to make a stealth roll.
But they get to add 10 to that roll if they do make one.
They're not doing anything. They're unconscious. We're dragging them.
Okay.
That should be our roll, not theirs.
Okay. I still want everyone to have some kind of protection as we're stealthing through the city.
But if okay,
It doesn't matter how many. I just need to keep everyone in a 30-foot radius.
okay. I'm just trying to think if you give them pass without trace for an amount of time, and then they wake up, and then they're like, oh, we can fucking stealth on again,
Yeah.
and they get out.
It's true.
Then
Once they leave that 30 feet, though, they're out of the
Okay, well,
spell.
they get 30. They wait for us to get 30 feet away, and they teleport out
They're bound and gagged. They can't
until they're not.
do
So
anything.
we're like taking them into this part of the city here?
Well, that's just that part of the city that you actually see.
But that's where we're
Jack.
dragging bodies into?
Don't forget
Yeah.
we still have the effects of the period of wound closure, so your health should be maxed when you heal. If
I
you-
don't. I gave mine to Alton.
So
No,
tell
you guys are all
Alton.
under the effect of it. Well, as long as you saved against the
That was
gym
the
jar.
yes. Okay, so
Mhm.
Yes, go.
okay, so I might not need to use 3 of those hit points, hit dice, because then if it's always 10s.
Your little gnome guy that you're going to be using as the sacrifice
Yeah.
for the ritual.
Yeah. I remember something with the period, but I don't remember if I got it because
It was only me,
It was a wisdom saving
Jamie,
throw,
and
so you probably did.
one of
Yeah,
his characters.
Yeah, Kyra has it for 24 hours.
Okay, so
I
spent like
don't
3.
have anything written down.
yeah, it was only me, Jamie, and one of his characters.
Yeah, I don't think I got it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think you meant to go do you were thinking about doing a key saving throw, and I think you ended up doing it and still failed. The DC was very high, so it would make sense if you failed. It was like a 25 or a 30.
Yeah, because I spent the key point to re-roll it, and then it was a worse roll.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I didn't get that.
Sometimes.
But apparently I have inspiration.
Yep.
But I'm still going to use 2 key points. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on us, because it lasts for an hour.
That should be a good enough time. There's actually no scale of how big this city is, which is very strange to me. But I guess there is probably maybe a mega brains in itself.
I think the goal should be to acquire a cart
Mm.
to put the bodies in.
Save me 1 hit dice. I just wanted to get to like rough close to max, and I was like, trying to reverse calculate how much my life total should have been.
Reverse, you mean subtract?
Well, yes, but I was
Reverse
doing that with the numbers I
Anti-
remembered
Yeah.
to get back to the number I didn't know.
is there anything you guys want to prepare the party for as they go into Men's Brethren, being that you guys are from here?
Don't make eye contact.
I'm such a tall drow. Look at me. Look at my makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vilmon will alter herself to look like a drow.
Yeah, just
Females are more dominant.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
assert
female
authority
drow.
over.
There you go. Yeah. So, well, then that would leave you as the only male then. Well, and Lanny. Well, what are we doing about Lanny?
We all have wigs.
Is there any way to make Lanny not so fucking obvious?
I
He's
put
a
some
paladin,
makeup on
Of
him.
course not.
I mean, yeah, he's in full plate. Like it's.
Hey,
would-
drows could be
He
paladins
definitely
too.
sticks out. Although
Uh,
the full plate would, yeah, it would hide his face.
Yeah, hide his face.
it would.
So as long as he kind of stays down and
I put some lipstick on him,
That doesn't help.
and it brings us closer together. He identifies as a lady paladin. Okay, we're good.
You give him like the quick run through.
Look at this is great. This is great.
Oh god.
The
Your
freeze
face
frame.
frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on your screen too. Wonderful.
Right on you
Yeah,
to get chips.
that was good.
Oh,
That was
there it
good.
goes.
yeah, it's gonna do that all night. It's constantly read, but I'm recording locally, so I can upload this version. It'll be as far as the YouTube version is concerned.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll have this as a record that clearly the internet's not in a good spot. But they need to be able to be here to fix it when they're having a problem. We're not
have a whole lot of shit.
So, yeah, as far as Laniver's concerned, yeah, I mean he's got kind of the emblazoned symbol of tear on his armor.
Yeah,
and
Laney, we
whatnot,
gotta cover that
so-
shit up.
Yeah, use your lipstick to like make that look like
No,
more
no, no.
sweatery.
Cover
What's his
yourself.
face brought cloaks back, so just let's put a cloak over his armor
Fix
Yeah.
yourself, girl.
and let's try to like hide as much of his armor as we can. I have Alton with that blanket thrown over his head.
Yeah, and plus there's clothes as well. He bought clothes for everyone.
So women stand tall, men do not make eye contact with anybody.
This is my slave, this paladin from Tirm.
Oh, cute.
Some non-existent thing.
Which would actually fit really well in the drow culture because Lolth is the only one in true god.
We also should probably like find like have
Andro
the
and
hood
Soul.
of the cloak covering Kayvon's face because everybody probably knows who he
Oh
is.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of the
Yeah.
figurehead
Yeah,
of
he's the mage of
I assumed if we were doing that with Alton, we were doing that with him too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and Kyra has the Pawafwi, which you can put the hood up, and that's the one that helps against perception or like sight.
Ah. Okay. And then
Big
we
red
will start walking towards the Dorgan house
Alright.
So we're
with
just carrying
Alton
the
and
bodies.
Kayvon in tow.
Alright, so everybody do. Well, who's carrying who? And then everybody do.
I say-
I can carry one.
I was gonna say that both of us could like have Alton in between us,
And I think we should find a. I
like
think we
put
should.
one shoulder arm around like one.
Yeah, I think we should find a cart to put them in. Then we can just throw a blanket or a robe over them.
Are carts easily found?
And they can
Sure.
easily be stolen.
There is a bazaar.
Well, then we should have told what's his fuck to go get one. when he
Yeah,
went to
going
get the
through the
cloaks.
bazaar is probably more risky. But
Yeah.
the path that Gren had plotted out was hugging the wall. Basically, there's a road that kind of goes through the what they call the west wall in this area, which is just a pedestrian.
Yeah, we can foot it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll probably only take 30 minutes to an hour to actually get there, barring nothing goes wrong.
All right, cool.
How long does that
That's
take last?
a very big
Yeah. All right. So everybody do stealth checks. I'll do Laniver's. You do.
Add 10 to your roll.
Ooh, nat 20.
That's good. Laniver rolled a 9 plus whatever his thing you got.
10 plus.
And 19 plus that.
Double eights.
For garbage.
Cool.
Oh, he has to do a disadvantage. Oh, you did, okay. Stealth,
Oh,
plus 0.
Still really good.
So 19, still not bad.
Plus 10, 29.
Volmon is a 18 and Kyra is a 23.
Wow. 28.
I
That's
mean,
pretty low for you, actually.
It is. I rolled two eights on it with
smashed
advantage.
You. I smashed you.
Yeah, I get
Probably shouldn't
advantage
say
and
that to
I
your
rolled
sister.
2 eights.
Because all my characters have 0 dexterity ever, that's why I play a rogue in her game.
That makes sense.
This is the most Dexy character I've ever played, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, I got a
Except when I roll like shit.
38.
Pretty good.
You got what for stealth?
38.
Oh, fuck off.
I rolled a natural 20, so
Yeah.
Oh.
that is his max, but quite good, quite good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother rolling for Kavan or Alton because they're sleeping. Against their will, but they are still sleeping.
Sleeping against my will.
So the path that you guys will be taking here is along this road here.
Oh, shit. God, this city is so big.
It's the Spider City.
Something like that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't.
Shit.
Okay. We so sneaky. Oh, we spazzed out a bit at the end there.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You guys
Gotta
are
get around
swerve.
those stalagmites.
Like mites and tights.
Mites and tights.
Yeah, but we
Lights and tights,
got
lights
off
and
track
tights.
here a bit.
Okay, so
Medieval tech, mites and tights.
yes,
This is garbage that it keeps freezing like that.
that's Cox. I've actually had no
This is
issues.
some garbage cocks.
I've had no issues with Cox up until this point. So I just got to give them. I mean, I had a technician out. They said everything looked fine as far as when they were here, and it was fine when they were here. Of course.
I was a witness.
Yeah. He said he went up to the pole and everything and checked, and he had little squirrel chew that probably wouldn't have ever affected anything, but he did replace it, and yeah, I've had issues all last night and today, so. But yeah, just
don't eat.
That's awesome. Drama shot.
Oh,
Is that your blue steel?
No.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, but I wanted to freeze it on doing funny faces. So anyways, you guys travel for a good amount of, I would say, 20 minutes going through the west wall. Let's see.
A good amount of 20 minutes, yes.
good 20 minutes.
So the west wall is primarily residential. It looks largely untouched by the demonic attack as it was summoned more towards Sorcier. So there is some damage kind of closer to where you guys came from. But as you kind of move into more into West Wall, there's a lot less untouched houses and whatnot. It's quite quiet. Looks like a district of just standard drow. You see almost nothing but drow. Every now and then you do see a few slaves, which is nothing out of the ordinary. You kind of walk in and move. And you guys seem to be blending in quite well with the help of some illusionary magic.
You have a giant diamond, by the way, from the tower.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Golmandos?
Yes.
Oh,
Nope, you Nate.
I don't remember if we ever figured out. I don't think we found out like how many
it's worth or
GP it's
whatever.
worth, but you've got a fist-sized diamond.
Sweet.
It looks quite massive. You guesstimate well over 5,000.
While we're walking, does anybody want to ask fucking what's his face? Why he's like a celestial?
We tried to bring
Like,
this
I
up if you're
feel
talking
like we
about
could talk about this.
if you're talking about Jim Jar.
Jim Jar.
Yeah. We tried to bring it up to him and he's acting like he doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, as
okay.
soon as we got to that point, he switched from Celestial to Jim Jar.
Oh, got it.
I don't know.
Great. I'm just keep walking,
All right.
watching everything. Ooh,
Yeah, I was just verifying the gem.
What was that? Ooh.
Can I say, hey, you inside of Jim Jar? I'm speaking to you. Do you know Death? Because we've gotten to know him pretty good lately.
Ginger says, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, you come talk to me when the other Jim Jar's here. Okay? Bye.
I'm the only.
There's only one!
I'm the only
I said good day.
Speaking of Jim Jar, alright.
No.
He explodes.
I had to do a stealth check with
Radiant
him, but it's over 25 just with the base roll and her 10. So yeah, I don't know if there. Can you grab a gnome for Jim Jar just in case?
That's no
Any short little gnome will do.
Yeah, this is pretty delayed. It's still on me eating the pumpkins, and that was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, Wendy says it's buggy and hard to hear.
I know.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it's gonna be shit. There's almost no point of having it be live, but the fact that we're trying, maybe it'll even out.
Eventually.
Yeah. The only thing I can try to do is reset the modem just to, since it's still recording. I'll do that while we're waiting to try to fix it.
Okay.
Fables on Tables will be right back.
Probably soon.
Maybe.
Burb. So where are we taking them?
The
To
Dormant
Isengard.
House.
Alright, maybe that'll help.
Taking the
It'll-
hobbits to
it'll completely drop
Isengard.
now, but-
To Isengard.
You guys are taking the Rainbow Bridge?
What's at Dordan's house?
Hopefully Dritz.
Michael Jordan.
I mean, we met Bruner Battlehammer. Maybe we'll meet Drist, and I will totally fangirl if that happens.
Oh, you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh.
I'm just an old elf.
Would
Yeah,
you,
it's a bummer.
honey, can you come change me?
face off. Oh, the panther's eating me.
Oh no! I knew it was happening. They said you can't keep these things in captivity.
I should have learned from what was
Their natural beast is not as
the Vegas crew.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy, yes. I was about to say Hall and Oates.
Really good band.
Like I was like, who are they? Okay, not Simon Garfunkel, not Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul Adolf Oates' face.
Penn and Teller would be closer because at least it's in like
At least they're in Vegas.
At least they're
Yeah.
magicians.
Yeah.
And they're staged in Vegas.
And I'm sure
all
they've
the
done
time.
something with animals before.
I
National
don't think
trees
so.
and stuff.
I mean, maybe
That's
a
a good
TV
point.
show.
They probably went like a tiger disappears inside the cage type deal.
Well, that's not their
No,
style.
they definitely do tricks with rabbits.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
true.
know they did one with a snake.
I was about to say snake would.
I'm saying I've watched a
They
lot of
definitely
this
did
stuff.
one with
Never
a
seen a
snake.
tiger, but maybe.
They did one with a snake that they I don't know how they did it, but they faked like they were cutting it in half
Mm.
and like in pieces, and then they're like, oh yeah, but don't worry, the snake's right there, and it's like fully intact.
Yeah.
And it's like, how the fuck? Like, Jesus, they're too good.
So what?
Alright, so the internet might be back.
What do?
Nope, not yet.
I mean, Twitch is back enough.
Well, it might
loads.
have just been buffering.
Get my other drink. Anybody want anything?
Yes, please.
What?
One of the cans that are in there. I don't know
One
how
of
much
the
of either there are. Thank you.
My laptop says no internet.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah,
I
it's-
watched
it's-
something
I
about
rebooted everything.
them, and
Cool, I'm gonna pee real quick.
they were talking about some of the tricks they wanted to do, but couldn't quite figure out how to make it like work and not be a total mess.
Yeah.
And one of them was like blasting water from a hose. One of them was like blasting water from a hose, and the other one is walking on the water. And they're like, we could figure out how to do the illusion, but then the stage was covered in water.
Yeah. They just need to be shooting it into a pool that would quickly drain it. Like
Exactly.
a reservoir that would fill the hose so that it could be a filling cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It came back and then immediately went to 0.
But then I could watch Penn do the nail gun trick like
Oh, God.
every day.
I
love
love
that.
how he does it.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm assuming he fakes it out by forgetting, and he's like,
Yeah. Yeah. And then he like counts like. Yeah.
"Oh, good, okay,
so
we're
good.
good, we're on track." Okay. It's like the most extreme drummer, just
Yeah.
like. Trying to think of they have a show Fool Us Now.
It's potentially dropping less frames.
That's good.
Yeah, you can win the FU trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I
too.
love it.
I love how the one time they were like, "We know how you did it, but it was so good. The only reason we knew how you did it was because we've seen you do it before. And we didn't know you did it before, so they still gave him the trophy."
Oh, that's neat. The only thing that
Thank you.
what I like about
I
that
don't
show
know why
also
you go first.
disappoints me is that I so badly
Trying
want
to
to
give
know
that
how some
somebody else,
people do the
okay?
tricks,
No, that's cool.
but I'm also glad that they don't reveal it.
Yes.
But I'm like, show me.
We are back to being green, which is the first time
Noise.
tonight, and it's dropping significantly less frames. So maybe it's fixed enough to hopefully be good enough.
I dated a magician and it was absolute nonsense.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
Because he disappeared and never came back.
Oh no!
He ran into my closet and never came out.
Would have been really easy to get undressed.
True.
One of our
It's
first
not a basketball player.
dates before he came out of the closet was
We are still live, by the way.
okay.
Okay. Just reminding you.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is officially out of the closet. I assume so, but anyway, now I don't recall. Anyway, decided I was his assistant for the evening and said, "Do you want to come see my show?" I did not realize I was in the show, so I'm a little claustrophobic. And on date one, I got to be the girl in the box that he stabbed swords through. And so I'm like scared in the box thinking I'm about to be stabbed
Yeah.
and a little claustrophobic
Yeah.
and on a stage.
That's inconsiderate, but also kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very inconsiderate.
Yeah.
But like,
But
how
that you
was
can-
it?
Well, it's only inconsiderate if she told him that she was claustrophobic. Like, if he didn't know, then it's not his fault.
Well, he just
I think it's
insinuated
just-
that, like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be the assistant,
just
whether
not
you
a-
like it or not.
It's not a great
I mean,
ask for a
it could have
first
been a
date.
surprise.
Well,
It
that's
was-
something you don't
It
want.
was definitely a
Surprise!
surprise.
Stab!
I don't know.
It's cool to have that story, though.
Yeah, I think it
So
could've
how
been.
was it? Being in the box.
I mean, it was fine.
She
what?
didn't get stabbed.
She's all in
she's
one
alive.
piece.
Correct.
Yeah.
What are we?
Yes.
What are we talking?
Because she was a magician's assistant.
She was a
for
magician.
night.
Oh, are we
Oh,
live?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we're back live. Okay.
Yeah,
We've been
yes,
live.
but for
We
I
never
am
went.
the
Well,
Rooster
we
Illusion.
kind of dropped, but it actually looks a lot better now. So I think we might be okay.
I think he still has a show. It was at Hilarious for a while. I think it's just at the Boneyard.
By the way, I thought of something else. So we determined that Alton has no soul.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember how it required a soul sacrifice to do the ritual for us to reverse the ritual? And Kyra volunteered to take the life or whatever?
Of an innocent, yes.
Right. So,
Not herself.
Yeah.
well, to do that part.
Yeah.
Alton's soul was what was sacrificed to initiate the ritual. That's why he kind of turned on us, and he basically has no soul.
Because now he's a nihilist.
Yes.
Okay.
You could be a nihilist and have a soul, dude. Come on, I'm right here.
Lost to apathy.
Yeah, he tried to disintegrate me. So, luckily I made the save, or else Kieran would have been dead.
That's right, I did hear about that.
So, that's what we had determined.
Okay. Makes sense.
While Volman was during the short rest, while you were reminded of the large diamond, you do sense a presence trapped inside.
I would definitely inspect that.
Do an Arcana check.
Yeah. 16.
Could be.
Yeah, you get the sense that you've heard of gems being used as vessels. You also remember that, yeah, she had that ring that had that
Thing that she let out.
that demon. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh shit.
Remember charm remembered.
So with those two things in mind, you're like, there's a good chance that there might be a presence trapped inside.
Ooh, that's exciting.
This looks like an imprisonment chamber.
That's definitely exciting news. I'm just gonna hold on to that.
I think
We have other
I think
things-
that is
we
exactly
have other
what
things
we think
to
it is
attend
because
to.
where it was.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, I'm
nail
gonna
it
keep
into
that
his
in the back
chest.
of my head.
Mhm.
Just like right in the chest.
They have
Just
no
dig it
idea.
in.
They have no idea.
Like, oh, that'll be fun.
All right. So then, with that knowledge in mind, you guys continue on the path. As I was describing it before, I'll start over because our internet was dropping like crazy, but I think it's better now. It looks like it's solid green, and it looks. You might have to refresh the page. It looks solid green.
The
to
Twitch
me.
page looks fine.
Yeah, cool. So it might be better now if it drops again. The VOD's going to be put up on YouTube while I have frames to talk. We have a YouTube channel. I think you can do
And a
exclamation
Redbubble.
point YouTube, and Nightbot might do. I think I might have set that up. If not, you just Google YouTube Fables on Tables, and it'll probably come up.
Mhm. That's how I find us on YouTube.
So, with that in mind, you guys are going through the west wall. The west wall is primarily residential, not really touched by any of the Demogorgon / demon summoning attacks, except for right near the Sorcerer Tower. But as you kind of move through, it looks like the residents there are all mostly Drow, some non-Drow, but the non-Drow are very much slaves. And with the help of some illusionary magic with Pass Without a Trace, you guys are able to kind of, not necessarily stealthily, but stealthily, being undercover type deal. Different kind of stealth. You guys are in plain sight, but
We're
took
not-
enough
we're not
precautions to, you don't really seem to be drawing
noticeable.
much attention. Okay. There are some passerbyers that kind of glance over and just kind of go, "This looks fairly normal,"
That's tall
and
as
just
fucking
continue
Drow.
going. The streets are quite twisted and they kind of wind in throughout the neighborhood. There's mansions that kind of just sit off in the back away from the street that they look quite significant, but they don't look like there's anything really happening. A lot of this neighborhood is fairly quiet. It seems like anything that's happening is probably either in the house or it's vacant.
And as we walk by, I'll just be like, these are like the prominent houses of Menzo Brandon. So like the hierarchy of people.
Alright.
You don't want to fuck with these people.
And as you're walking through, you see numerous statues of different graven images of Lolth. They look like shrines that are kind of placed almost religiously. Every like 10 houses, there's like a statue of Lolth. But in between, there are statues of other important figures. And you guys would know them. I don't have them off the top of my head, but you guys would know them as just important figures of Menzo Baranzan in the history of Menzo Baranzan. And you guys also kind of cross paths with this this winding river of it's like the molten lava river, and it kind of goes through kind of adjacent to water, and they kind of mix in sometimes and cools down the lava, but it does still continue to flow. That's what those yellow lines are on the map. There's almost like a continuous flow of lava. Yeah, it's adjacent to the green, or like it intersects with the green.
I don't see it at all.
That's but oh, that would be on the other. Like all of these yellow lines. The yellow line, yellow line, yellow line.
Oh, you guess I gotta just zoom in
Okay.
more to see what you're talking about.
I mean,
I guess it's less prominent on that map for some reason.
yeah, this map, there's no yellow lines on this map.
Okay.
But we know it's there, it's fine.
Actually, it's not yellow at all on that map. On this map, it is. Oh, is that?
Is it on the DM layer?
Might be. Is it dynamic level? Yeah. No. GM overlay. Anyways, it's just a feature that I'm just describing, so it's not that important.
Okay.
So as you guys wander through, you guys come across. You guys are more towards here without any much of an issue here. And you guys start to see like this large, almost tear in the ground, almost like it was sheared. Large opening. You guys know of these as the rifts. There's 3 rifts in the area. There's Mist Rift, West Rift, and Claw Rift. these are just from just being in a cave, and eventually over time, an earthquake happens and it kind of rips into existence. And this is one of the newer rifts. And you can see a couple of houses that were near the edge. They're like inside. They're like kind of like almost falling in it, half in, half out. Those houses were just left to be abandoned. They're just kind of useless at the moment. And down in there, you can see it's just full of cobwebs, and you can see various amounts of large spiders that are just made that their home. So imagine you wouldn't fall too far without just being stuck on a web. So fairly safe, minus the spiders.
Are we passing anywhere near our house on this trek?
I don't know where you guys live.
I don't either.
Well, you guys were in a fancy house.
It's
the other-
No, we weren't one of like the prominent families of Menzo Garanzin, but
East Mere is another residential area in town. Duckloin is another one.
It's their house.
Darkwing.
Narvandellen is another one. These are just various districts.
are you eating the wafer candy?
No, those are Necco wafers are disgusting, but my
okay.
dad loved them.
I thought those were Necco wafers. Be like, oh my god, who
Giant-
actually eats those?
Giant Smarties.
Oh,
Okay.
got it. Sorry, did not mean to derail. I just saw them and I was like, bleh.
Do you have any family besides Kevin that we should maybe visit?
No.
No?
He's our only brother, and our parents didn't really have any other friends besides Alton, and that just kind of happened. So
what is going on with your parents? Do you get along with them?
well, considering we haven't been back here for 3 years, I'm gonna say no.
Huh.
They were actually very supportive of, what's the word I want to use? His ambitions.
Yes.
His
Yes.
ambitions.
Tactics.
Yeah, basically in the Drow Society, you take down one another to reach certain statuses within the community.
Okay.
And Kayvon was always wanting to attain higher and higher and higher. Alton beat him out for the one thing he wanted, and this is how we ended up here.
I kind of like the survival of the fittest, but there has to be some trust, like you two have with each other.
It's extremely rare. And we had that trust with Alton until
Until,
2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Alton's fault.
I don't think it is either. But I don't know what to do about it at this point.
Break at the diamond? Maybe his soul in there? Right? That's what Matt said, something's trapped in there, right?
Yeah, we immediately assumed it was all.
Yeah, we already had that conversation. We were like,
Yeah, sure, break it down. Let's see what's inside. Or you could just learn how to get the things.
Yes.
Oh no.
So I think we should probably get more information first.
Oh, I could
Yeah.
crush it in my fist so easily.
Oh, I know you are so strong.
Crush it with my bicep.
But we're going to.
I'm a little nervous about what to do. And who's carrying Kayvon? You? Sure. I'm just a little nervous about what to do with that right now.
Well, we could always throw him into one of these lava trials.
But he kept referencing Mother in our fight, and I'm pretty positive he was referring to Lulf, and we know that Lulf had something to do with this, and I really want to know what. But if we remove the gag, he's gonna fucking try to do shit. So we need to find a way to get information out of him without verbalizing it? I don't know.
Can we talk to him in his sleep?
We could,
Magical truth?
there's that. I was going to say we could kill him and then speak with it.
That's not what I was referring to, but sure. I like this.
Wait.
I just punch him until he talks. It's worked before.
Punch him until he stops talking, and then he talks again.
Yeah.
Punch him just the right amount, okay?
Oh, if that's the case, I can do that.
Oh,
You can
but
talk with that?
No, I can punch him the right
Oh,
amount.
okay. This just fists.
But they're magical. I have magic fists. I mean, okay.
Oh, we could do it from the top of the our
I
fortress.
think you want to say from the top rope.
Yeah.
People's elbow to the face.
Not on the top rope, but close.
I mean, so for 3 years, all I could think about was killing him, but now I don't know if I want to.
You don't have to do it. That's what friends are for.
Kyra's ready to do anything.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, one, I want to kill him, but I do think we need answers first, just to make sure.
We still need to find his notes, no?
I
we
have
have a
notes.
journal.
I have the grimoire
Yes.
in my bag of holding.
Excellent.
We read them. Oh, that's how we also found out that we do not need to perform. Viserion was very adamant that we had to perform the ritual where it originally happened. Yeah, no, we don't.
Well, I thought you
Wait,
said
that's
he
confirmed?
wasn't sure that it
No.
needed.
He kept saying it has to be.
Bizarre was adamant, Grim was not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, no, it has to be done where the original ritual was done. And then we found out after reading Kayvon's notes,
Yeah.
no, it can be done anywhere.
Okay.
So now Viserion's on my radar of the fuck, bro.
I mean, he was lacking critical information.
He wasn't though.
He was not giving us critical
He
information.
didn't. He didn't have the notes. How was he supposed to know?
Because the talk with Grimm made us realize that he's basically a defector from Viserion has basically defected from Menzo Baranzan and wants to see it destroyed. So he felt that if he could convince us to perform the ritual there, because then all the demon lords descend onto Menzo Baranzan in that spot and duke it out, and it could potentially destroy the city. So his ulterior motive was summon them here, destroy the city, and fuck all you.
Lords, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It doesn't sound bad for most people.
Yeah,
Most people would be
it's-
like, that sounds great.
Yeah.
But
a good
it's still
idea.
our home.
Yeah.
I don't want
They're
to
conflicted
destroy our
because they're
home.
home.
Not that it's great.
Yeah,
but
Viserion told you guys that he was part of a fairly secretive council of mages that are trying to kind of overthrow hundreds and thousands of years of tradition where Lolth is the superior being, and they're more like, yeah, Lolth is our queen and she is our god, but the arcane arts are powerful and whatnot, and we would want to rule with that instead. So they're kind of more on the arcane side of less than the divine.
At least they're not draw Scientologists.
Yeah, they're not necessarily defected from Lolth, but some still hate Lolth, some don't.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, what do you think? What should we do? What do we do? I'm just carrying my unconscious best friend who tried to disintegrate me. I am not in a good place.
So what do you guys do?
I just keep
Well,
walking.
Yeah, we're carrying on, trying to get to the Durden house.
You
I
guys
thought we
stop.
were going to go get a cart.
Yeah, I
That would
figured
make
if
us that we would have to go to the bazaar, and it's a
Yeah.
lot harder to blend in a bazaar.
Yeah, I figured if we saw one along the way or whatever. Just
Well, and he also said it's
go
only
on
like
there.
a 30-45 minute walk there, which past that a trace lasts for an hour. So
Yeah,
Can we make
you guys are most of the way there.
Can we make a check to see if there's a cart we can steal? I will pull it like a horse.
I'm sure on the way there's probably a cart in like maybe somebody's yard or something.
someone took a Kmart cart and threw it on a curbside somewhere.
Yeah,
This is the bad side of town.
The
Supposedly
it's
the
all
wheels
bad
lock
side of
up if
town.
they go beyond the parking lot.
some of them
This isn't Aldi.
Yeah, we'll
You have to
summon
put a
the
quarter in there.
demons over here on this side of the tracks.
Okay, so carrying on.
Cart.
Yeah, you find a cart, like I said. It's in somebody's yard and it looks like it's used by somebody, but if you want to steal it, you guys are fairly stealthy at the moment, so not too difficult.
Just don't leave my 30-foot radius. You go get it.
Okay. Can Laniver's horse Phantasmal Mount pull it, or should I pull it?
it might look a bit odd.
I called it.
Okay.
Yeah, like
There we go.
his horse is very spectral and radiant, and not it
Yeah,
would stick out.
that
like a
would
sore
cause so much attention. Yeah.
Because this isn't going to stick out. I strap myself in like I'm a horsey.
thumb. Well, if you're a slave, then it makes sense.
I'm not.
You're gonna portray
be.
one right now.
We can make Lamb a bullet then.
Is he stronger than you?
People
He's
pull
got like a
carts all the
19
time.
strength
Like
or
it's like
something.
a.
No, he's got 15.
15 strength. It's good enough for 2 bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Then that's great.
It's pretty easy to pull with the. I mean, he might get tired like if it was like a long distance, but you guys are basically finding it on near the end of West Rift, going into Lolth's Web, which is where you guys are going to next.
Ooga boogie.
Just walking next
did
to
you
you,
guys-
like, sniffling every now and then.
Did you guys have like spiders as pets, or were they like religious things?
It's more religious things.
Now you know Loth is not a real god, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we know that.
Is it illegal to squish a spider?
Yeah.
Let's go squish some spider.
Yeah, spiders are majorly revered down here.
And you do see spiders and spider webs basically everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I hate them so much.
And they're large. They're very large, but they tend to leave.
Like puppy sized.
I mean, some of them are giant, so they'd be like
House sized.
like your dog sized or larger.
Hey, it
Cow
helps,
size, yeah.
Yeah.
helps keep the flies out.
You see all variants of Drider and
There's no
and
mosquitoes
Drow
down
and-
here.
Yeah.
Like, so many insect control.
Yeah.
But
Just a
spiders
lot of
get this big,
spiders.
then the centipedes can too. Oh,
At least they don't worship centipedes. Centipedes. Centipedes?
Centipedes.
Centipedes.
Ah, no,
One
them
pea
there
in the
centipedes.
middle.
I hate them there centipedes. They're crawling with their legs and shit. Damn centipedes.
Them their legs.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a thing.
Do it.
Do it.
I mean, I'm assuming you set this up to where we know the people that door in the house. Since you threw that out there as an option. Like, we know these people, right?
You guys had made contact with House Bondre, and we're told that House Durgan was a spot that you could go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember him.
You don't really know
mentioning-
who's here, necessarily. Like, you just knew that you know
They were
of
an
the,
ally.
You know of the name, and you know that you were told House Durgan was a spot that you could go to. It is a little strange to you, because House Durden at one point, was a defected house. So, but it had seemed they were making it out to be like it is their house now. House Monterey like owns it now. It seems.
Okay.
So why would this not I guess I'll just describe it from memory because I read it, but I can't find out where I read it. So Lolth's Webs is a very interesting structure. They build their streets almost vertically, from ground to ceiling. So you see various intertwined webbings of these like streets that have almost been built up like towers. So you, instead of like, they call them streets, but it's more like you climb up. But the houses are like kind of stacked like a hotel almost, and they kind of just go straight up to the ceiling, and it's all built out of like this webbing. Very cool, very interesting, very unique, different part of the city. No other part of the city looks like this.
Oh, is that this cluster down here that you're referring to?
Yeah, Lolth's Web.
Got it.
It's what it's referred to in the city. And as you kind of go through, you guys start approaching the house, and you guys see a drow house that stands alone and forlorn with its back against the back west wall of Menza Brandson's great vault. Its towers are dark, its walls are crumbling and in desperate need of repair. The old fortress has the countenance of a haunted ruin, but here and there you see glimpses of signs of life. You see drow in black armor standing guard in the shadows. You see magical flames dancing in the stone braziers that flank the entrance. And as you kind of approach the front door, as you're kind of like entering in, like we'll say the perimeter.
Courtyard.
Yeah, the courtyard. You see broken statues of all kinds of different, what you would imagine were House of Doradin statues of figures that were important then, but they just lay broken and ruined on the floor. You see a figure leaning against one of the pillars near the front door. He is a drow, has an eye patch over one eye. He's got a wide-brimmed hat. He's got a saber that hangs to his side. And
from water.
he says, well met. I'm Jarlax Bonre. He says, I was told that you may come here. I figured I would just kind of enjoy the scenery and wait and see if anybody decided to come along.
Jarlax?
Jarlax.
Okay.
Yeah, of House Bonre.
Good, let's spell that.
Jarlaxle.
See?
Oh, AX.
AX what?
It's like Jarl Axel.
3.
Okay.
Jarl
Axel.
Jarl Axel.
I will pull the hood off of my cloak to reveal.
You said he had an eye patch?
Oh, no.
Is that one of the villains from Marvel?
Yeah.
No, unrelated.
Oh. Okay. I'll pull the hood off.
It's Deldrick.
Oh
Anyone with an eye patch is Deldrick. He can take any form, remember?
Shit!
Or maybe he can only take the form of Deldrick.
Did the eye patch move from
It's
left
like
to
a
right?
magical girl transformation, but he.
Look at Jarl
Form
Axel. Look
of
at me. Look at
Deldrick.
Jarl Axel.
Yeah.
Look at me. His eye patch is on the other side now.
I will punish you.
He
Yeah,
says,
pull the hood back and just be like, friend or foe?
he says, well, if you were foe, you would have already been attacked.
That's fair,
So-
but still.
Or, sorry, just foe, sorry. If you were foe, you would have already been attacked.
What's our goal in coming here?
I'm not sure.
Just kind of sanctuary.
I think they wanted the long rest before going back to...
Yeah, sanctuary, maybe like chill for a little bit, try to get some
get
answers
more
from
answers.
Kayvon and Alton and
We have come to have
Dracula?
a rest.
Dracula, is that you?
It's full on trying to sound like a drow.
I get it.
Druid, where are you? Who's this person? There's a fly.
He likes you.
Well, I did alter self, so I look like a female drow, and I can sound like one, but the accent I feel I still have to get down.
I don't know what this voice is. Who are you?
I am.
Woman! I am woman!
I mean, Volman's actually not far from like a drow type of name because it's still Elvish.
Yeah. Do not ask me such silly questions.
There you go. Hey, you're the woman. You have
Yeah.
authority.
But I'm asking.
Oh no.
I'm a bigger woman.
True.
Don't be crazy, you know who I am. We seek respite. Right now.
Just like wait that out, like
Right.
He kind of
now.
He kind of smirks and there's a almost a wince of like, for a moment.
That was painful.
For a moment, he was just like, yeah, women do speak like that, don't they? In this society. So he says, yes, come on in. Who's the two sleepy, unconscious?
Okay, before let's get inside first. Is there like a wall surrounding this place, or is it just like out in the open? Is the courtyard like got a wall surrounding it, or is it out in the open?
Suddenly just imagine walking around and be like, respect my authority.
There's
You have to be like,
there's kind of a shovel. I wouldn't call it a a gate by any means. It's in ruin, so
Like,
there used to be a stone
Like
wall
the
around it,
female
but there's
Ace
plenty of
Ventura.
spots where it's just like completely broken in.
using
what
my-
are you doing, Jamie?
That's what the old drow do. They,
well, you know that cover your tits
Where they're like,
Call me a
Yeah.
tit.
Where they're
Yeah.
flapping
Yeah.
all over? That's what you do with their calm.
You put them over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And
Like a continental
do your
soldier.
food tag low? Do they wobble to and from?
Yeah.
No.
God, imagine if that was a freeze frame.
no. So,
It's the speed of regret again.
what do you
Can,
guys?
can we get inside first?
Yes, let's.
Yeah,
Let me
let's.
enter.
Does he does he know who we are?
It doesn't seem to recognize. He
Cool.
understands you guys are drowned. Doesn't really seem to know
Nope.
who you
Great.
are.
Awesome.
Well, we have Grin with us, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he sees
But he
Grin.
doesn't know us
He
as-
recognizes Grin. He does. You see a face of recognition of like, I know who that person is, and that's about it.
Well, because we were told we were like public enemy number 1 in
Yeah.
this town, so we don't know who's gonna recognize us and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go inside. We brought some shit into your lap,
Hmm.
so
Yeah, I was told that might happen.
let's go inside.
Who has been sharing information about us?
He says, "Well, matron mother Quenthel, she has many of contacts.
Oh, yes.
You guys have spoken with some of her contacts. I imagine you're familiar."
I'll pick
Oh,
up.
yes, come on.
I'll pick up Alton out of the cart.
Okay, side
Grab
note,
Kevin.
I had such a crush on this guy when I played the Waterdeep game, so like I'm really conflicted right now. I'm about to heat Lanny.
Just like act like a shovel. Like,
Not
oh, there
just-
goes
Oh wait,
Lanny.
this is
Not-
a real person in a
Yeah,
campaign.
Jarlax is a very popular.
Oh, I
Not just
Never heard
dump
of
him, he's like
He's the brother of
okay,
matron mother Quenthel, which is like she's like the figurehead of Mensa Brandon. So he's pretty high up there.
he's like pirate
Especially
dude.
especially as a brother or as a man. He's
Oh.
pretty high position as a man.
Anyway.
They're like,
Calm
Lenny, how about you
yourself,
go
Jamie.
watch guard?
Whatever, don't you need to do tier things? Fuck
Yeah,
off.
somewhere. I think I hear Tyr calling.
Tier? Tier, was that you? Oh, you need
Tyr
to
needs
leave?
you for dinner, honey.
Yeah, you need Laniver to
There's-
run
there's-
away.
there's a dog stuck in a well? Lanny, you gotta get out of here.
Hey, Jarlaxle, do you know this guy Jim Jar?
Yeah, look, he
cat.
says some gnome.
You've never met him?
He's a slave of yours?
He seems to be more than that, and I would just like to get some more information.
Hmm.
But are you hissing at me? God bless you!
What's up, Jen? Nothing.
Let's go.
It's hard to get
Let's go
information if you don't give some, you know?
Just watch what you give to the drow. is what I'm
I'll give
saying.
Jarlaxle some of that.
Me.
Alright, so you guys heading in then?
Yeah. Once we get inside, I'll pull the hood back from Kayvon and just watch to see if he reacts to anything.
Surprise, it's a ghost! Ah, it's just like Scooby-Doo, take off all the masks!
Yeah.
Which Pokemon is this?
That's Jarlax.
Oh, not Jarlaxle. Jarlax.
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 It looks like a minstrel.
I'm sorry, it's Jarlaxle.
He looks like a sexy pirate.
He looks like a minstrel.
Sexy pirate minstrel.
Alright, so as you guys go in, the house kind of opens up, and yeah, it looks like at one point it was very nice. Now it's like kind of shit.
Very not.
But it is a point of respite that's probably a place that most people wouldn't look because it's well protected. You saw at least 20 to 30 drow guards just walking in, just stationed all around different areas, and they look like they're all bearing the sigil of House Monterey.
Okay.
As you come in, where did the thing go?
You took it. Took it with you.
But hold on.
You took the whole browser with you.
Yeah, I only wanted the one tab. Have that back. Wait, it might actually show the DM version because I didn't. Oh no, it's still good. Or wait, nope, it is.
Other top NPCs for Jamie, Strahd. I want to be Mrs. Strahd. and I like
Did you play when I
Mechanic
did
stuff.
the?
Not
No,
your
that was
game,
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, but I
It's
have.
okay. I ran that module kind of shittily. I
Shit.
wouldn't be opposed to rerunning it because I kind of let it go to hell. I
Combine
wouldn't.
it with our the new Ravenloft book.
I think I didn't do it justice, to be quite honest. I kind of just.
The map square
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
screen
yeah.
is text.
What?
I don't know. There's text.
Oh, it's probably the other browser. I know it's fine. It's the browser for DM stuff.
Looks like this private meetings.
Yeah. That's the info of you meeting Jarlax. That's the DM stuff because it grabbed another window, which it loves to do. It wants the secrets being shown to everyone.
You have to tell me how you want to be brought in next week too.
Okay.
Carefully.
Carefully doesn't really work. Just D&D.
You can do it carefully.
Okay, now no summoning a Dracolich.
Or do it.
Or how about
There we go. No. Still doing it. It did this shit last time. When I do properties. That's why. Window title must match.
did you put your character on roll 20?
Yes. Oh, it's a bit late, but thanks Sirenscape, and it's dropping internet again. right on time. It looks like it's not terrible, but it's dropping frames kind of consistently. But thank you Sirenscape for letting us use your awesome soundscape that's been in the background. Bottom left, it says Sirenscape, everywhere. The best. Awesome, thanks. Window title must match, but they have the same title, so that's why it's doing it. Okay, so I'll close both browsers. I guess I'll be back.
Okay. So, I guess, what do you plan to do next week?
I guess I'll take a quick break. Be right back, guys. Break. Break.
She wouldn't say no, but that's not what she's looking for.
And we're back.
She wouldn't say no.
Down for a good time.
DTF.
Mm-hmm.
ADTR.
Oh.
A day to forget.
Yeah,
Always
you know
down
me.
to forget about it.
Okay, so does he have any reaction when I pull the hood back off of Kayvon?
I'm logging back into my own thing.
Oh.
I forgot
It's
that
like
I closed
loading,
both windows.
buffering.
Yeah, buffering.
Okay.
Buffering.
You see him staring off in the distance, completely ignoring everything going on. Oh, he's back.
Yo, hey, focus.
Oh, sorry, I was daydreaming.
I just saw a wheel and it was just spinning and I couldn't turn away.
Yeah, I just froze. I couldn't move.
All I saw was this blue screen.
And then I heard doo 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 doo. Okay, bang. Alright, so I don't know why I actually need to go. Anyway, so yeah, you see a look of recognition on his face. He goes, "Huh? What have you gotten yourself into, brother?" This is well, we've had some suspicions. What did you?
He's the reason that the demon lords are here.
Well, that's not confirmed.
I'm confirming it for you.
Yeah, but that's not confirmed, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's suspicion, but yeah, he's been missing for a while.
Kayvon?
Mm-hmm.
Been missing for a while?
Ever since the demon summoning, he hasn't been around. People are looking for him, but
We found him.
he's nowhere to be found.
What kind of people have been looking for him?
Oh, the council.
Okay.
There's some suspicion that he like summoned some demons to the city, but that would be horrible for the House of Bonray. So I don't think that ever could happen.
Is there somewhere here that we can keep him subdued and not able to do any of his fancy spell work?
Put him in some sort of stasis.
There might be a room.
Like a stasis room.
Sort of.
Does Oota know what stasis means?
No, I like it.
She heard the word and she's like, that word sounds cool.
It was on my word of the day calendar.
Yes.
Like some sort of room where he can't move.
Well, he would be able to move in a hypothetical room, but he might not be able to practice any arcane arts.
That would be cool. Is there a room like that here that can suppress his magic?
Yes. Well, why would you need that?
Because we need to talk to him, and if we take the gag off, he's going to try to cast spells.
Well, right.
So if we can put him somewhere.
I don't think we want to be here.
Do you plan to dispatch of him?
What?
Or...
I don't think we want to be here.
In this house?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think they are working together. From the way they've said everything, they are not our allies.
We didn't want him to do the things he did.
Ooh.
So they were working together.
Because if Kayvon
Are
was
we having this
confirmed to...
conversation like whispering, like quietly?
Yeah, I can put it out. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't scared.
We said that Kayvon did this, and they're like, oh, it wouldn't look good if Kayvon did this. Like that was an
Because
immediate
maybe
red
there's some
flag.
kind of surveillance.
Because they have family ties. But he's just... family ties are a problem when the council is looking towards somebody that has destroyed half the city. Or somebody is allegedly responsible for destroying half the city. You have to remember there's eyes everywhere. This place is fairly safe, but...
No, I don't think. I think they're just trying to.
I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all.
I think it's a place for us to chill, to figure out our next move. But I don't think it's a place where we're going to make a stand against anything. But if we can get Kayvon somewhere that he can't use any of his magic, then at least we can talk to him and get the answers that we said we needed to get. And then once that happens,
This is all ideally, and he takes out a saber. We could just take care of him now, and then he's no longer a threat to any of us.
Oh, he doesn't want us talking to Kevin.
no, not yet.
Oh no, I don't. I'm fine with talking. He's useless without his magic.
It's gonna kill your brother. My danger sense is tingling.
Suspense music.
But we don't have anywhere else to go, and we need to
So we take watches. Okay.
yeah. But before that, I want to get Kayvon subdued. I want to get him to where we can have him not do anything.
What do you need to talk to him about?
Everything. Why? How?
He says Spider Mommy told him to do it. He's an evil asshole. The end.
But did that have anything to do with what happened to Alton initially? Like, was he under that influence at that point? Or
Oh.
because...
Well, you can ask him, but I think he took his soul. Like,
Is he really Alton? Like, is he just some sort of...
Well, we definitely have to talk to Alton too,
Construct?
but I'm not as worried about Alton using magic as to get
I mean,
away.
He has disintegrate. We should be worried about him.
But if Kayvon is subdued, is he gonna do anything? Up until we met Kayvon, yes, it was probably a lie, but Alton was completely on our side.
let's go, Jarlax. I'll put him in the timeout room.
Oh, so he puts his saber away. He says, "Fair enough."
We'll kill him later. It's okay.
Did you guys happen to get his grimoire? Well, you found him wherever he was. Did he have it on him?
Nope.
Don't worry about that.
Make a deception check.
What's the save roll?
She said don't worry about it, okay? Intimidate him.
Not bad.
Can I use that bardic inspiration
Yeah. that's
on a
D10.
natural one?
Is that a D10?
Well, can't you also?
Okay.
You have
point?
inspiration as well.
That's saving throws,
You have
not
ins-
ability checks.
You have inspiration as well. You have inspiration? Okay.
It doesn't help.
You have inspiration
Will
as well.
inspiration help?
Inspiration is pretty good.
It's a 5 total with the inspiration.
With the, well, no,
No,
I'm talking about like
No,
actual inspiration where you get to roll an
Yeah, not the
DM
inspiration die.
inspiration.
Oh!
Remember, if you want to use that,
I thought you meant the bardic.
No.
I want to shove
Oh,
Jarlaxle.
my inspiration. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I
I'll
want
do
to
it.
shove
I'll do it.
Jarlaxle and say, she said don't worry about it.
you see about 7 guards that are flanked around the room. Like I said, there are like 20 to 30 guards here. They kind of like
Alright,
tag
now
up and he
with the
goes,
bardic inspiration.
make a roll. See how. And you imagine.
Well, you already got. Didn't you already roll that?
Okay. So,
No,
She
because I'm
was
using my
confused
own
what we were
inspiration.
talking about.
Okay.
So the fun thing is, I was looking through my character sheet, and it said, never picked my feet. So I went back, and I was like, why? And I looked through the feats, and it, like, removed me from the campaign, or the subscription, or whatever, so there are 3 feats available, and none of them are the one that I wanted. Long story short, I picked Lucky, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that nat 1.
I got
You
a
also
7.
got a nat 1?
Yeah.
I got
Wow.
but with the bardic inspiration, I rolled a 17 on my deception check.
Alright.
With,
You said
regular
your
dice.
D&D Beyond subscription ran out?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
Inspiration.
Plus 5, 17.
Hey! 17 twinsies.
He kind of smirks and looks at you and he's like, I like you. You'd fit in well here. And says, I don't know if I've portrayed something incorrectly, but I'm not your enemy. I think we want the same thing in the end. He says, the reason I asked about the grimoire is because that needs to not be in the city. So if you do happen to have it, I would say get it out of here. As
Well,
soon as you can.
we're working on that, but we've gotta.
Why,
We just had a really huge battle, and we need to just chill for a night.
why would you say that though?
It's, you know, somewhat portrayed as evidence against Kavan, of course.
Yes.
And as I've already mentioned, it's because of the blood ties between House Bonray and, unfortunately, Kavan. Even if it is half-blood.
Half-blood.
Wait, are we related to House Bonray?
Somehow. He didn't say brother when we first saw
Wait,
him.
I want to roll
what?
that.
Yeah.
It blew right over her head.
Did you catch that? I was just like,
I mean,
what?
I heard it, but it didn't process until just now.
Are you guys like related to House Bonray?
Keep my sunburn away from you.
So why would...
I didn't do anything.
Just making sure.
Sounded like it's in two man taping.
Wait, how are we related to you? Wait, what?
Oh, who are you?
River? No.
Wrong campaign.
Karen.
Karen.
Kiaran.
Kiara. Well, the name sounds familiar. Aren't you, like, accused of doing this and this whole demonic thing?
Oh dearie dear.
No, we.
Character maker.
Okay. Kayvon killed this guy, and I point to Alden.
Right, I know who Alden is, yes.
Okay. In front of us, we went to blows and we lost severely. And Alton was killed, and then Kayvon tried to blame us for what happened. He tried to weave the story that we were the ones that killed Alton.
Oh, and apparently potentially summoned the Demon Lords here as well.
Yeah, that's
We
news.
we weren't.
That's news to us.
We weren't in town when that happened, so we wouldn't have known we were accused for that.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was easy for him to blame it on you guys because you guys are missing.
I mean, that's silly. You're not even like magic people. So.
Nobody said that some of the draw were smart, but yeah.
Well, with
So-
you know, with our queen's blessing, of course, many people can do many things.
But wouldn't having his grimoire as evidence to show that he's the one that caused this to happen be good enough for the council to be like, oh hey, this is the guy that did that, we should fix it, or like not, we shouldn't be blamed for this?
I think the Drow are very the sins of the father unleashed on the child kind of thing.
Yeah, blood ties, typically a house falls as a house.
There is no innocent until proven guilty among the drow.
Cool. Cool. Well, it doesn't matter. We need to like just chill here, and I want to talk to Alton.
Well, I can call him. He'll be going to answer.
Okay.
It's
This is,
Kayvon
right this way.
and
And
his. Okay.
he goes towards the cellar door that kind of opens up from the ground underneath the rug, leads down underneath, and there's a few cellars. One in particular looks like it's kind of engraved with runes, and it looks like a cell. And you see runes all throughout the entire area. And he says, well, this is where we would normally keep anybody that we would interrogate that is of the arcane practice. Has become more and more prevalent in the recent days, more arcane users. But yes, so we can kind of throw both of them in there. There's only one cell, but
I don't know if I want to put Alton in there with him. Because
I almost want to go in there with him.
Oh no, I agree. But I mean, like when we're done talking to them, I don't know if I want to leave them in the same room together, because Kayvon could probably try to kill him again.
Yeah, if you want to keep them separate.
Keep them separated.
We can.
For the time being, we can put them in here. So they're both incapacitated with their magic.
But we would have to like, somebody would have to be in there to stop them from going at each other. Then.
Oh, we're both. I plan on staying down here.
Yeah, same.
We could keep him alive, but cut off his legs and hands.
That's.
Like, I don't disagree with you, but that is very weird.
Bowman, this is a side of you that I am not used to seeing.
I've lived a very interesting life. Varied, some could say.
Is this
Okay.
Bowman or is this Kyra?
Visible man.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, I just want to
You
throw
can tell
something
by
out
the
there.
accent.
Okay,
Yes.
we're trying to figure out things between our brother and our best friend. What if Alice was in this situation? Would you want us to just do all these things that you guys are talking about?
Is somebody bothering Alice? Do I have to kill someone?
Alice has never summoned demon lords.
But if she
There's
did,
no
though,
empathy here.
if she did,
If she
wouldn't you want to find out what was going on? And I mean, and then if Ren and I were just like, well, we can cut off her arms and legs, or just impale her right here, you wouldn't be okay with that. I know you wouldn't.
Well, of course not, but
Okay, so the goal here is to not kill them at the moment.
I said we'd keep him alive. Look, I'm just saying there are solutions to this problem. Okay? That's all I'm saying. There are solutions to this problem. He will have a hard time getting away if he cannot use his fingers
Right,
or run
that's
away.
all I want right now. Just for them
He can
not.
look like Wes.
He just
cuts off his hand. Oh,
Okay, so they're in the cell right now.
yeah, and he's like has the door right. I mean, they're still sleeping. It does look like Kavan is kind of stirring, like he might wake up shortly.
How
punch
the
him.
fuck
I
long
punch
is
him.
Alton out for?
It was another hour. Alton's out for 4. Kavan, I keep rolling a 1 on the D4.
But it took a couple hours for dude to come back with the ropes.
No, it took about an hour. Because remember, when
Yeah.
Gren was coming back, that's when Kavan was first starting to stir. So then after another hour is how long it took you guys about to travel here and get here. Kavan's stirring again because I rolled another 1. Kavan's sleeping for 4 hours. He's like, oh, this is
No,
great.
Alton.
I'm sorry, Alton. Yeah.
Oh,
Whoever's
Kavan
stirring,
seems
I
to-
punch
Kavan's very persistent. He
Yeah, I'm
wants to be
definitely
in.
gonna stay in this cage with him.
yeah, no, absolutely.
He says, well, he looks like he's stirring, so you guys going in there, or am I
Yeah.
locking this?
I'm running in.
No, we're going in.
Alright. Then he locks the door behind you. Then
Oh.
he kind of like sits back against the adjacent cage and kind of just observes.
Do you want to come in too,
Nope.
or okay?
Nope.
Yeah, we're running in there.
Yep. Alright, so
could always at least threaten.
dismemberment, you see. And as you do see the gates close, you see like a flash of the room. It's almost like they're activated now. So nothing magical will work in here. Everything in here is null and void at the moment.
Sweet on my hands.
Do like racial features still apply and all that? Yes. Like draw by dark vision and stuff like that. Ranger stuff.
I would say it completely nullified. You're just a simple human male at the moment.
Normal
We're
drow.
a simple.
Drow
We are a
man.
simple drow.
Man.
Human male.
We don't get. I don't get minor illusion.
Yeah, this
I don't get.
Is it
nothing.
well lit then?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's magical fires. There's like of different colors, of blues, of greens, and purple. That are like torches that are kind of flickering.
No, that's fine. I don't really use magic, so totally fine with me.
I mean, it makes my daggers less intimidating.
Cool. Then I'm going to.
He's also at 1 HP, so it's pretty still intimidating.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Checks out.
So I'm going to go up to Kayvon and I'm gonna rip the gag.
Mhm.
Oh, my shoulder stopped.
I'm gonna have
I'm
aerial
only-
trains.
Without your magic and your chi
super-
forcing your body, you're just like, ah, it's all falling apart.
Super intimidating. You're off to a great start.
Ah! Just so
strong.
This gag was running really tight.
Everything hurts.
I'm gonna have an arrow trained on Kivon and looking at both of the Kivon and Alton.
Alton's just fast the hell out. Another
That's
couple
fine.
hours probably.
That's fine. Oh, that really hurt. I'm just gonna with
Kavan
the other
kind of
arm.
he kind of looks around real quick, just kind of observing. And looks back at you. We're gonna keep doing this. Or...
Doing what?
Oh, I'm getting away and then you punching me.
I mean, we can if we have to.
I'd prefer to just get away.
Well, good luck. Go ahead, try.
Well, I have a keen mind. I can observe what we're in. I don't imagine it would work.
Cool. Then we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
What did she offer you for doing this?
She.
You know who I'm talking about. Don't act dumb.
We're talking about Stacy. What did Stacy
What
offer
did
you?
Stacy's mom offer you?
She's got it going on. I was compelled to do it. Just I had to. You know, if Mother asks of something, do you not do it?
No!
Never listen to Mother.
Well, this is why you are you and I am me. This is why I am a figurehead in the Mensa Branson, which is kind of surpassed old age and time. And I will rule this city one day.
You're so cute. I pat him on the
You're
head. You're
cute
so
when
pretty.
you're wrong.
You're so pretty. So, Wolf literally offered you nothing. You just decided. She said, "Hey, do this thing," and you're like, "Yeah, sounds like a great plan." Was your killing of Alton initially 3 years ago part of that deal?
No.
So you just did it because you're psycho.
I wouldn't say psycho. He was, in the way. You know how this works. I don't know why you look so surprised.
That's fair.
I'm not there. I can't say.
Well, you guys
I mean,
are
you're-
there.
you're-
You're in the
yeah,
room.
you're-
You're just not in the cell
It's a
with
cell.
us.
It's bars. So you're able to hear everything's going on, and you're able to see and talk and.
Hey, we've killed plenty of people. It's not that crazy. But it sounds like he still wants to be evil going forward, so we should kill him, get your answers.
I'm not sure why you consider what I've done evil.
Well, you set a demon free.
Set a lot of demons
You
free.
unleashed demon lords that destroyed like a quarter of the city, and guess who's had to clean up your mess? Us.
Some unforeseen circumstances arose, but again, Mother requested it, and I do as Mother asked.
Why?
Did you think you could control them?
Oh,
When is the
well, she did kind of allure that I would be able to.
And how did that go?
Well,
Not well? I can just answer for you. Not well.
well, no, they seemed a bit more angry.
You think?
When is the last time you spoke to Mother?
This morning,
Did she speak back?
of course.
Did she tell you we were coming?
She might have mentioned it.
Is she here right now?
Why would she be here?
Where is she usually?
Down in the abyss, where all the other demon lords normally are. They cannot be up here. Not normally.
So you went to the abyss to talk to her?
No.
She came to you.
She can speak to me. Have you not ever had a god or lord speak?
You hit Odolin's trigger!
Ordelin is triggered!
I love you playing a character that hates the word God.
The gods are not real things. See? She did not appear and smack me down. She's not as powerful as you think. She's just some big purple spider.
No, she's just able to create rituals that can literally banish multiple demon lords to another dimension and then proceed to rule over the abyss. No, not a god, not at all.
Nope.
What
Not
would a
because
god
she
be?
needed your help to do it.
Yes, Karen.
I want to speak to your manager. Well, where you at, bitch?
What
Find me
if,
in this cage.
what if
you
it's
won't.
just like above table? What if it's not Loth? What if somebody's pretending to be Loth? I know Loth
No, it's
It
totally
feels like
Loth.
Loki.
Yeah. Don't you badmouth my boy.
He's a good boy.
Is Loki a god?
Yeah, he'd never trick anyone.
He's not.
No, never.
Yeah, so she's not all powerful. She needed your help to do it.
No, only because there's this barrier that prevents gods from intermingling with man. This
Well, then
is
there's
from
probably a reason for
the
that.
big man. I'm sorry, the big man. You know, the god of gods. The real god. The god that she doesn't think exists. The real god that created the gods.
Oh, is this Lanny talking now?
No, this is Kavan. Speaking very, like he has so much knowledge to share, you know?
I don't like your brother.
Don't get caught up in
Did you just call me
semantics.
River?
Whatever.
It's Karen's nickname, okay? 'Cause she,
I heard River. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, but I still responded.
Got your attention.
I was
Yeah,
like, what?
Just go with it. Don't get caught up in semantics. Stay on point.
What did you do to Alton?
Yeah. Did you rip his soul from his body to do this? Is that why he is how he is right now?
Well, I mean, he wasn't using it.
oh my gosh.
Well, he was dead.
Fair point.
Wait.
He was dead because of you.
You killed him.
Right, and then we needed a soul for the ritual.
How did
So
you
I
do that?
So then I raised him, and then I used his soul. He's still alive. He's still there. Isn't that not good for you?
Some things don't work anymore.
He may be a little different, but he's still there.
How do we? He's not gonna answer that question. You knew what I was gonna ask though.
Probably.
So we done? Can you?
No.
You
I
guys,
mean,
you guys can go
we-
back and crawl under whatever rock you hid under. And
We
then...
might be done, but we're not. You're
I think we might be done.
no,
So-
we're done with him.
Well, yeah.
But his, I don't know about his
We
life.
know what
His
he
life
did
is gonna
with
be done.
Alton's soul. We know why Alton's like following his orders, or do we still need to know that?
He has a diamond. What's in that diamond? It was in your lab.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
We can talk to your dead body. We don't need your living one.
You probably don't want to mess with that.
Insight
So-
check.
I think he's telling the truth, but I think it could be used to kill him if it's something he's scared of.
No, he had a smile on his face when he said that.
Yeah.
It was almost like a conniving smile.
Okay. I thought my insight was better, but it's really not.
I don't like your friend.
15.
He just looks like he's almost like a daring, like, do it. You probably don't want to, but do it.
I have a gem that has an elemental in it. I wonder if it's like that.
Yeah, yours is smaller, but
Sizes and everything.
So what happens? What happens if you die?
I imagine Mother might be angry.
It's okay. I can kill her too.
What does Mom and Dad think about all this? Do they know about the shit you've been up to?
I don't know what they think.
Have you not talked
I'm gonna insight check that.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen them in maybe a year or two.
Oh no, is it a minus?
Yeah.
Because you see some shit?
Yeah,
What is
I
it?
got a 13.
That's still not bad. It's above 10.
Yeah, but he seems very, very cunning and very aware and he's grown very good at what he's, you know, the slip of the tongue and all that jazz. Yeah, he just says, yeah, I haven't spoken to them in a year or two. And I guess it would be pretty hard to speak to them. They're dead.
Wow.
Or kill him.
Hey, stab him, please.
I shoot him.
Wait back!
As soon as he says that, I let go of the bow.
AC's 10, so I imagine you probably did.
Uh,
I imagine you guys stripped him of stuff.
Nat 17, so yeah.
Yeah.
You said he's at 1 hit point, so I don't need
Yeah.
roll damage.
So when he's bleeding out, I guess there's no magic, so.
Why did you do that?
I had to. I couldn't control it, I'm sorry. As soon as he said Mom and Dad were dead.
I mean, okay, they weren't like #1 fans of us, but they're.
They were
Okay.
still our Mom and Dad.
Okay. Okay.
And the way he said it, it sounded like he killed them.
I mean, he probably did.
Of all the people we've killed, I think he's deserved it the most.
I mean, Enogu was pretty.
Yeah.
The demon lords are probably a little higher.
Consider the demon
I
lords.
guess considering the
people?
attachment.
Demon
though.
lords aren't people.
Yeah, true. Well, everyone's a people.
Demon lords are people too.
Demon lords,
Demon lords matter.
Demon lords' lives matter? I don't think so.
Not quite. But yeah, so you have you two sitting in the room, your brother bleeding out, and
Shoot him
We have
again!
24 seconds to fix it?
Double tap.
I got nothing.
I walk over to him and just pull my arrow out,
Alright.
wipe it off, put it back in. Look over at Alton, see if he's doing anything yet.
They failed one. Success. Fail.
Volman!
What?
Can you heal? Can you do something?
Out in the cage.
Yeah, he's
I'll
no
drag him
magic.
out.
Ain't no magic.
You can say no, but I'm just asking.
Kyra is a doctor though, and she can do it without magic.
Which she
Medicine is a thing.
What?
Uh,
Oh wait,
I don't know. I mean,
I can do that too.
yeah, I mean,
Stabilize? Yeah.
Can I
she
stabilize
would know how to just
Make a medicine check.
patch
Okay.
him up.
The
And,
DC
Okay.
is, I think it's 10, so to do the medicine check.
Oh, 25.
Seems pretty good. So he's on death's door, but you're basically you have his life in your hands now.
I'm just
You're
like
basically
applying pressure
you're
to the
basically
wound.
applying pressure, and if you let go, he will probably pass.
quick, scalpel! I don't think that's what you need. Shut up and give me the scalpel!
Stats! I need stats! Stats!
Yeah.
Need lots of gauze. They use a lot of
Scalpel,
gauze.
stat, machine that goes bing!
No, little, the shocky thingies, shocky thingies.
Defibrillator?
Delbert runs in,
You wouldn't know that
daggers.
word.
Thunderwave!
Yeah.
Somebody got the Pikachu!
Yeah, I'm just like holding my hand. Like, okay, I mean, really? Is this what we are now? We're just gonna kill our brother?
He would have done it to us first. He almost did.
No, Alton almost did.
Well, Alton was helping him. You think if Alton wouldn't have disintegrated you, he would have said, "Stop, don't, please, no." He's been a thorn in our side for long enough. The only way to move on is to let him go.
I take my hands off the wound.
Good job, Simon.
Oh, that's good.
Fails. You see the last breath.
Give Give
blood
her the
just kind of,
trombone.
his body goes still.
No!
What?
He knows what to do.
It's terrible.
What'd you say?
She said he knows.
Remember
what
the
to do.
trombone when River died last
Oh,
week?
God.
When Nate was like, I'm trying to be really. Nate was like, I'm trying to be sorry, but that was fucking funny.
Actually, more realistically, it's probably.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But yeah, so he takes his last breath and ceases to move. And now there's just Alton in the chamber, off in the corner.
He killed him.
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm saying this to Woolman because he's right next to me. But I'm probably taking up like the whole window and the door.
It's a bard cage.
Oh. I'm still taking up the entire space.
Can we
What,
wake
this?
up Alton?
No, to your left.
Yeah, you just need to heal him.
Yeah, I just.
You can
Lemon.
perform a medicine
Oh.
check to
Yeah.
kinda wake him up.
Lemon maze, I believe.
What are you?
Just get him back to the
Oh.
It's gross.
Yes.
Not with that. Well, you said DC's 10, right?
Yeah.
It's a 10.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two.
doing stabilizing a creature, and once they're already stabilized, I imagine it doesn't take much just to kind of jostle them awake, kind of maybe mend one of the wounds that is kind of cauterized a bit.
What's your medical technique? Jostling.
Jostle them a little bit.
Yeah.
Wake up! It works in the movies. Smelling
Smack
salts.
his face.
Yeah.
You might have smelling salts in your medicine kit.
I treat him like a fuzzy television.
I have an herbalism kit, so I got like smelling salts
Yeah, there you go.
like underneath his face.
He kind of wakes up a little bit and looks around. A little more scared than your brother was. Kind of sees the brother and goes, kind of just looks at both of you. Can't talk to this guy.
Take the gag off.
That's what she.
Oh.
Yeah, you weren't looking at me.
Yeah.
I went like this. I know. Nothing popped this time. We're fine.
But this one wasn't as tight.
Yeah.
He says,
Odalyn, you need to work on your knots.
I see he didn't fare too well.
He said some of the wrong things.
Yeah, he does that. So, you guys gonna kill me too, or?
No.
I mean, I did try to kill you.
Not
Why?
not intentionally, but who knows?
Why?
I had to.
Why?
I don't know.
Pull out the same error I just used.
Do you regret it?
I feel like I want to.
Do you,
Look,
do you
look.
feel like you have a soul?
No, we know you have no soul. We know that your soul was the catalyst for the ritual that Kayvon performed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why didn't you say something earlier? You've been helping us for weeks.
I just met you guys in the tunnel. Or no, in Kavon's chambers. Yes.
Aww. Aww. It's okay if we put us. Karen, it's okay. We put his soul back and he'll be just fine.
He'll be right as rain.
Yep.
I can't. I'm broken.
I gotta kill the other one now. Easy.
Explain that one.
Yeah.
This is, well, I think I guess I was sleeping. I don't know, the next thing I remember, there's a fuzziness in my memory, but I remember, Alton said that these are intruders, kill them, and,
Alton?
sorry, Kavon said, the intruders here, kill them, and told me
Kill
that
the
you
river
two are the
demon.
most dangerous. So I just looked at the one that was you guys were trying to take something from him or kill him, so I was...
Look at us. You have no recollection of who we are?
I met you in Kavan's chambers, so I remember that.
Say her name.
Okay.
Call her daddy.
Let go.
No! It's not him.
His soul's gone, remember? It's okay.
It's not him. If it was him, he wouldn't known.
I mean, you can make like an intelligence check before you let go of what the sleeper agent. You know what that is as David.
Yeah.
So I don't know if your
His
character would
intelligence is
know.
like 7.
But you're part of the Drow Society, which it would be a fairly common thing. So it's up to you to decide whether you would know that information before letting go. But
I believe that if he doesn't know her name, he's not Alton.
okay.
I punch Ren before he lets go of the arrow.
You can deflect arrows, technically.
I can.
She shot at her.
If
Yeah,
you shot
sure.
at me, I will put myself between him and Alton.
Make an initiative check. Well, if you
Yeah.
know before him, I'll allow it.
Okay, who's faster?
Yeah.
Me?
Maybe.
A
You guys are
little
both
bit.
dexterous
A little bit,
characters,
yeah.
and you get initiative
And you
advantage on
had-
it because
I- He had it knocked and ready to go.
That's what I'm saying. He has advantage on his initiative already. Oh no. Did you roll low or good?
It was meant to be.
16.
Perfect. I think that was a sweet interaction. Like,
Yeah.
it was
So you go to dive. I mean, he's not dead. He's same as Kavan. He is bleeding out, and every second counts. So you got to react now or.
Medicine check!
Alright.
Now I roll great! Fuck! 23!
Okay. So you kind of hold your hand around the arrow, just kind of keeping him alive for the moment.
Stop it!
These are not our friends. They tried to kill us, literally.
Dude, okay. I know you might not understand this, but there could be Kavan, yes, fine. I get that.
So there's outside forces
There could be outside forces
with magical effects
that
in this room with no magic.
no.
They're not charmed.
I'm talking
They
about
believe it.
memory. I'm talking about memories.
They
Yes,
believe what
it's-
they were doing was right.
I think his memories are in the diamond, Karen. It's fine. We'll save his soul. Kiara.
When she gets a hold of your manager.
I'm changing her name.
Kiaran.
I am not going to let you kill Alton. And that's my final say. I don't care what you think is happening. I'm not going to let you kill him.
I'm unsure.
Kavan, fine.
He said he met you in his chambers.
And
It's
there's more
probably not
information
him.
to be gleaned from that. To understand.
Oh, you can't speak with the dead when in the magic room.
Hey! Hi!
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet!
I'm not dead yet.
Why doesn't
And to be fair, this is probably the first time the twins are like at odds.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm moving my hands, but in game, I'm keeping them on top. No!
Save state? Save state? Okay. Just need to grab a drink.
Pause.
No, I'm gonna stand there with my hands over the moon and I'm not moving.
Okay.
Jarlax kind of leans over. Are we always like this? Like, what am I thinking? They're
No.
Of course they're always like this.
This is the first time I've ever seen them fight. She smacks him all the time.
That would make sense. It's very intriguing. So what's your name?
Oh, God.
There's like murder.
What are you doing after this?
There's like murder happening and hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm entering a new stage in my life. I'm open to a new name.
I can be your ghost.
You guys can carry on.
I mean,
I think
I have
that's
nothing
Phil.
else to do until we...
What? My face or Nate's face? What did he do?
I don't know.
My back's to him, so I don't know what faces he's making behind me.
I didn't pay attention. I wasn't ready for Nick's reaction.
I don't know if it's okay.
Alton is bleeding out, and you're laughing.
She's cracked.
She's losing her mind.
The Underdark does things to you.
Yeah, the Underdark's full of.
You didn't make us do a lot of sanity checks lately. Funny enough.
We made eye contact and you were like,
I felt like we both made the same face.
but yours is funnier.
You didn't get to see her face.
I didn't. I don't even really know that I have a face.
Can you really trust
9 times out of 10, I don't even think I have a face.
All mirrors could lie.
Yeah.
All mirrors and cameras could just be a lie.
Yeah.
It could just be our perception as well.
Faces are relative.
Faces are relative.
Oh no, Deldrick's here.
Deldrick's always been here. He's talking to you right now. I mean, Jarl. I passed it over
Where's Lanny?
here. Lanny's probably upstairs at this point. He probably wouldn't be down here. Well, maybe he would. He's probably
Well, yeah, and at this point, as I'm like holding the wound closed, I'm looking to like the rest of my friends, like support, anything, something.
I support him killing this guy.
Not what I needed, Odin!
Jarl says, I mean, yeah, if he's an accomplice to our brother, then.
Do you keep saying our brother?
Well, you said that you're related to him, which then thus means that we're related. So it would appear that we
Our
are brother
brothers.
and
Yeah,
sister.
how?
Well, by half blood, of course, but
Who's half blood?
Half siblings.
Who? Mom? Dad?
Yeah, one of
Who?
them. Yes, one of them.
Yeah, which one?
Man, well, we asked that question before I shot him.
Is there an owl in here?
How trustworthy are your friends?
I trust them with my life.
Can they keep a secret?
Well,
Not Odin.
She seems very trustworthy. I think I could trust her, of course. This Kyra lady, I don't know. She hasn't said a single word since she's been here. She seems very quiet.
I don't know her very well.
I have no dog in any of these fights. So.
That's fair. You look really revitalized, like you've not really been down here a long time.
Yes and no.
The Underdark shows
In-
wear and
yeah.
tear.
The rest of y'all look like
Yes.
you've been through hell. She looks the most fresh.
Refreshed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have not been here in body for very long,
She's
but
had a really long sleep.
in spirit.
Let's finish killing him so
depressive
we can take a very long nap.
Nope.
As I am a neutral party, if this all gets cleared up and you'd like me to operate and on and save whoever that is, I would be equipped to.
To save him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff his soul back in him first,
She
please.
kind of like steps over, like making sure she's not gonna like that it's safe to.
Is it magical means? Because this is
Oh no,
okay.
no. She knows how to dress a wound and
The
stitch
jar
it up.
looks and makes sure that Alton is not conscious because when the gate opens, the magic ward seemed to fail. So
Right.
it kind of verifies and opens and after you, milady. When it closes, it locks it behind her.
If I can do it without being shot, I'll fine doing it.
that's a fair point.
Yeah.
There's a trend.
You say the wrong fucking word.
I swear to
Yeah,
God.
apparently Ren is like trigger happy all of a sudden.
There is no trigger on my bow.
His fingers are the trigger.
Yeah.
I will remove my hand so Kyra can do
Yeah,
her.
she'd know how to do all the
Yeah, easy enough. You've done plenty. in your
patching,
time.
stitching,
It's been a while.
dressing.
Yeah. A doctor that's done hundreds and thousands of operations. It's almost like riding a bike. There's a
Take a
little bit
breather
of
nap,
little
see
bit of
what
fumbling
happens.
because it is it's been a while, but
Final.
not too bad.
Yeah.
And
This is
so
serious.
He seems to be stabilized now.
Gonna wake him up?
This would be more of a 1d4 hour, unless you had a magical means of healing. But unfortunately, that's kind
No.
of difficult to do.
You guys can do whatever you want. I'm staying in this room with him. I'm not moving.
Kiki's got that. Lily, you got some splaining to do. Look on her face.
Yeah, I turned my back on Ren, and I just sit next to Alton.
Sherlock says, if you'd like, I have some insight of what's potentially happening.
Sure.
He says, well, it's not too unknown that the Drow commonly use brainwashing techniques. If the Alton that you see in front of you isn't the Alton that you know, I don't know him too well, so he seems normal to me as far as I've met. But if he doesn't seem to be the Alton you know, he might still be in there. But there are ways, non-magical, that can rewire the brain at the trigger of a word. It will feel like a different person that you're talking to. There's a good chance he might still be inside somewhere. Unfortunately, these methods, without a soul, reversing is, to my knowledge, near impossible. Not to say it couldn't be done, but it typically requires the person that
Rip the soul out in the first place to restore
well, the person that did the brainwashing.
it. Well, he's dead, so what's our next option?
With his soul and with somebody trained in the arts, it could probably be reversed with your help if you know him and have a strong connection.
So Viserion can help.
You could have. Well, yeah. I mean...
Which is what I wanted to do before you shot him!
I'm just doing what I'm thinking my character would do in the instance.
No, this is literally Kiaran yelling at you.
I understand. Just making sure it's not Jen yelling at me.
No, this is Kiaran yelling at you.
You would know the difference because you'd be getting slapped.
I mean, that's fair.
You're only getting slapped in game.
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet.
In game.
Because you're sunburned. You told me not to hit you.
But it's happening in game, probably. He says, I just figured I would fill you guys in. You guys seemed lost.
It's been a really long day.
It seems so. You guys all look like you've been through hell. Your stones are so smooth.
Would you like to feel them?
Can I?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever...
Which stones is he feeling?
Whatever stones you let him.
did you see this one, like, here?
Oh no, I don't think I've ever been face to face with a Goliath before. You are a Goliath, yes. I think I've heard of your kind. There's not many down here in the Underdark.
Oh, I was in disguise, but I guess it didn't work very well.
You can see that he's very perceptive.
Oh. Yes. And
Says, I knew you weren't a drow. Well, you did pretty good.
oh, thank you.
He says, wouldn't you be more craggy? Why are you so smooth? Sorry if this is offensive. He says,
I don't remember.
because you had stepped through the acid thing and it kind of like smoothed out all your rocks.
Oh.
You're like, that's why you were down so
Yeah,
much.
because you
you're-
busted the...
Because you're vulnerable to the acid damage that like melted you almost.
So what's funny is
It's the way I pictured it was that you were just kind of smoothed out.
Just exfoliated.
Yeah. Not a terrible
Extra.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
like a
Exfoliated.
pumice stone.
It kind of like it almost like cleaned you
Yeah.
off of like
Went
any
from
like
stone to diamond.
now you're like more perfected.
Sweet skin.
It just hurt a
the
lot.
dark wisp is coming off.
Sometimes beauty hurts.
It's just
Beauty is
it's
pain.
just my
Life is
That is
pain.
true. Beauty is pain. That's why I don't do it.
I was going to lie to you, but no, I got burned by acid or something like that.
Oh.
I voted the Princess Bride.
What?
Any opportunity you have to quote your favorite movie, do it. I was burned by acid. It's really painful.
That sounds horrible.
Yes. And how did you lose your eye?
Ah.
I didn't.
You know. Yeah, no.
Tragic accident, really.
He does lift it up, and you can see, yeah, it's kind of like scarred over. He says,
Didn't need to see it, it's disgusting.
And
You're hot, but you're weird.
And hot level down.
He says, you can touch it if you want.
Oh.
He says, sometimes when you're in a position of power, like I am, sometimes you say the wrong things to somebody that has more power than you, and they don't like that.
See, he gets it. He understands.
So you learn, but
I've
sometimes
been there.
learning is a scar. But it is a scar to remember, and
Learning is a scar. I'm going to put that in writing.
Wisdom is pain.
Just like writing down symbols because you can't write.
Learning, good. See, it scarred me.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, increase your charisma score by 1. Because she's become more uniformly shaped by the acid.
Oh, charisma. I thought you said constitution. I was like,
I
huh?
wonder how
That's
to
Christmas.
do that.
I don't know. I don't have D&D beyond.
I figured it out.
Yeah, it says, so yeah, lessons learned. But I've kept my other eye, luckily.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys are, you guys can stay here at night. But every day you guys stay here is obviously a danger to yourselves and
There you go.
the house, of course. If you need any assistance, I
Brain
can try
equals.
to. I could try to aid in any way I can.
Can you restore his soul?
Was really hoping you wouldn't ask that.
I can't. I'm just. I don't practice the arcane arts or even.
Then I appreciate you for your shelter.
Yeah. I deal with a bit more. I don't know. I guess more similar to your brother, judging by his attire.
You're a wizard too?
What?
You said your brother.
He was pointing at me.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry, my bad.
The more dexterous.
You're a wizard.
Sorry. You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Larry.
Because it would go
Sorry,
test him.
I thought he was pointing to Kayvon.
Okay.
He says, but not quite with bows, but more of the stealthy assassin realm.
We need to get back to Vizarin's tower.
Oh, you know Vizarin? Oh yeah, I guess it would make sense. He did.
That's
speak
where we
with
came
Mother
from.
Nature. Oh yes.
We need to rest. We need to get Alton back to Vizarin's tower.
Well, I can show you. You can, if you're staying here, I can provide some bedrolls if you don't already have some.
You can supply me a bedroll right in this chamber.
Right. Yeah, I assumed you would stay here.
My foot thing was turned off.
Son of a biscuit.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
Shut the front door.
What the French toast?
Don't make me take my seatbelt off.
When we bed down, I am going. No. We'll talk about it when we get there. You're still doing a thing, so
Yeah,
you do your
I
thing.
think they're done.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
staying in the
Yeah.
cell with Alton.
So all
Whether
this-
my brother stays here or not is up to him.
And then trying to Odalyn being like,
You're all in the stabilized. He'll wake up in a few hours. Knowing Alton, he will sleep forever. 2 hours, so a few hours and he'll stir. But in that 2 hours, Geralax will show you to a few makeshift rooms. They're full rooms, luckily, but they're kind of dusty. They're a bit more kept than the rest. He says, give me a moment. He walks away and brings somebody in robes. He says, take care of this, please. And then you see some wizardry prestidigitation. He kind of cleans off the rooms.
noise.
Then he kind of exits. And Jellic says, I hope this is good enough. You should be fairly safe here. I won't let anybody know you're here just to keep it safe. But
Much appreciated. Wait, I'm not there.
and if, like I said, if you guys need anything, let me know. But like I said, I suggest, well, since you killed him, what do you want me to do with his body? Do you want me to just burn it, throw it in the lava? Do you need it?
I don't need it.
Okay, we'll dispose of it.
You'll have to deal with my sister, I'm sure.
Brother, what is your name?
I'm Liar.
Liar. I mean, I just met you. I can't expect you to know who you are.
I mean, I figured you might want to say something about it.
No, he was very kind of omitted that whole part of it.
Well, you said he blamed us. So you had to say something.
Yeah, he didn't say
more.
that you were this Liaran and Kiaran. He didn't say that you were my brother or sister. He kind of omitted that detail out, which is interesting. I wonder why he would care. Oh well.
What's up?
You're not there. You didn't hear that. He says, but yeah, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay.
I will follow him and just be like, so where do you sleep?
My bed's not good. Can I take yours?
He walks over and he's like, oh, this is the quarters that I use anytime I stay here. He's like, this is kind of like the home away from home, as some people would say.
Have you ever been juggled? No, I
Oh,
don't say.
have you ever been in a tickle fight?
Would you like to inspect
He
the
says-
rest of my smooth body?
He says,
God.
he says, sure, and he kind of leads you in, and he shuts the door. He says, I assume this is what you mean?
I shove him down on his bed. Yes.
And then that ensues.
That ensues. Yes. I
Lanaver's
am
just like-
touched by death. I am different now.
Lanaver's like, where's Owl?
I can't find Odalyn anywhere.
This guy accepted me for who I am. He didn't want to exercise me, okay? But he did. But he did.
Different kind of exercise.
Nathan! Odalyn's.
Odalyn's missing.
Odalyn's busy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, you definitely hear. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh.
Yeah, he,
Beds you.
You just hear her happy noises coming from another room, and you don't know what is she doing?
I don't hear shit.
I can only assume.
What does
But-
that mean?
But Volman knows her happy noises.
natural 20 for performance.
Oh wait. Because it's two people,
True.
you know?
Yeah, of
what
course.
what are happy noises?
18.
Very good.
Also good. Wow.
So,
I don't know. Ask Alice.
Did we just roll for sex? Yes, we did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that brings a smile to the woman's face. He's happy.
Yeah.
Odalyn's happy.
so then, over the next 2 hours, that ensues, and Alton awakes again.
And then it's like
He
awkward.
kind of jolts a little bit, is looking, but it doesn't see your brother.
And was like
He says,
aggressive
what,
about it
what was
because
that
he
all about? I
accepted her.
just met you
and
guys. Well, I guess I did try to
whereas
kill you. I
I
guess
never
it's
tried
fair.
to freaking exercise her.
So you have to understand, I was told you guys were trying to kill us, so...
I know. And there's legitimately nothing that I can say right now because we're in anti. So that means that my pipe wouldn't work in here, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically your pipe would just be... I mean, you could smoke tobacco out of it. That works.
No, that's not what I want to
Yeah, I
use.
forgot you meant a smoking pipe, and I was like, I thought you had like.
Beat him with the pipe?
Pow! Lead
The
pipe!
pipe of remembrance.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll work. in here.
Kiaran did it in the basement
Yeah,
with the
it's
lead
For a
pipe.
second, I was like, oh my god.
The lead pipe. Talk, bitch.
No.
Where's your soul?
Diana, man,
Yes.
There's
Sorry.
there's literally nothing that I can say to you right now because we're in an anti-magic chamber, mostly for my protection and your protection. So it's probably gonna have to wait.
Yeah, unfortunately, well... I do have this overwhelming urge to kill you, but I don't know why. If we're being honest. It's kind of like a... It's
Pretty
kind of like
honest.
that urge when you need to pee, or you need to smoke, or a drug. It feels on a subconscious level, so...
But the fact that you're not, doesn't that tell you something?
I'm bound and... I actually can't.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Nope, that's fair. That's totally fair. Sorry. Sometimes I open my mouth before my brain processes things.
Close up, break your
Okay?
fucking face off!
The mouth works faster than the brain, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just great to think of you like looking him in the eyes and be like, don't you think it's meaningful that you're not? You're just like,
Yeah.
I actually
just raises his
I
hand.
actually just can't.
Like, I would
Like
kill you in a
actually
heartbeat.
forgot that
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
He does the...
Yeah, no.
He's a genie.
the big man dance.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
Ayo, the big...
That's literally what just happened.
He says, you've had a long day, I'm sure. You're just frazzled.
Don't patronize me.
So I was told before I was killed, almost, again.
Yeah, well, me and my brother are gonna have a talk about that.
Seeing as I'm bound, maybe I can convince you to kill yourself.
Have you ever thought about suicide?
Have you thought about doing it yourself?
In Minecraft.
In front of me. Would be satisfactory.
Look,
That urge would go
If you
away.
just concede now, it'll make this a lot easier for me.
look, I don't care what I have to do, but we are going to fix this, and we are going to fix you. And I know that you don't know who I am at the moment, but
Fix what? You seem like you know me, but I don't know you.
yes, I know you so well. We grew up together.
You've been watching me?
No, we grew up together.
Oh yeah, I don't really remember much of my childhood.
Exactly. I was in it, and so was my brother.
The one that tried to kill me.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be a conversation.
Seemed like a very weird friend.
I don't pretend to understand half the things that he does, but he's still my brother, and I love him. And even
But
though,
didn't he just kill? Didn't he also just kill your brother?
yeah, well, he's a shithead. You're not a shithead.
But I tried to kill you.
Yeah, he did.
I think that would be a definition of a shithead. I'm just trying to logically process. what's
It's
going
not
on.
logical.
Just
I
gag him again.
Nope. None of it.
Take out the pipe.
Nope. None of.
Just go to sleep.
Nope. None of it is logical, and I lost you once, and I'm not. I can't lose you again. It almost destroyed me the first time, and I'm not going to let that happen again.
I don't ever remember being yours.
You don't. You don't.
Were we betrothed?
Say yes, say yes, say
No.
yes. Aw,
No.
lame.
No. But
Oh, just childhood friends.
Friend zone.
and with
in the
with the
zone.
tear down her face, she says yes.
Oh.
Si, senor.
But you know what? If we're able to restore you to your factory setting,
Just reboot him.
he's a little pin, like a little hole in the back of his neck, and I can just like, bink.
Alden does not compute.
But
Please enter password.
just
Incorrect
just show him
password.
that he has Andy written on the bottom of his.
Aw.
You got.
He has Kiara written on the bottom of his shoe.
I was thinking Molf.
And
Mommy.
Look, everything that has happened today is just shit. It's been a shit day, and I'm not giving up on you yet. And you can take that however you want to take it. But I'm not letting anything happen to you.
Thanks. I mean, I should thank you for saving my life. So thank you.
Just
After
please
you
don't
kill
try to
him.
disintegrate me again. Like, that's all I ask.
I'll try not to.
That's
I was going to say that's a good one for the old.
yeah. I mean, I was 2 seconds behind you, but I was getting there. Can I insight check him?
You always can, yeah.
Oh, what's this thing? Come on! Ooh, 16.
Without a soul, it's hard to really lie or hide anything. He said he'll try. How successful that'll be?
Nope. I take it. I take it.
It seems genuine that he'll try.
I take it.
But there's a sense of like, yeah, probably not. Maybe. But who knows? Maybe you have to build you have to maybe build a new
you're safe. Maybe.
relationship.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So then I will, because it's almost 9.
Yep.
So, for the remainder of the evening, I want to just, I don't want to like talk about like past shit. I just want to talk to him as a person, you know, person to person, and then eventually suggest, you know, we should probably go to sleep. It's been a long day. We've got travel tomorrow.
I've been sleeping all
There's only
night.
one bed here.
No, I have my own bedroll. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he brought bedrolls.
Yeah.
Jarlax did.
So you guys sit up together at night, like kicking
What do
your
you dream
feet?
about at night?
Who do you have a crush on?
What zodiac sign are you?
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have crushes. He doesn't dream.
Lulf is my sign.
But
He
I just,
doesn't really care about love.
he doesn't care about anything.
I want to stuff his soul back.
He has no he has no real strong feelings about really anything.
I was thinking, like, what if he develops his own personality like this, but it sounds like he is empty.
Mhm.
Put that soul back.
That's why we need to put the soul
Put
back
that
in.
soul back in there where it came from, or so happy.
It's a combination of no soul and brainwash. It's pretty fuckery.
Oh.
Yeah. Now Kieran's mission is to fix him.
Fix him.
Fix him!
Why do you want to fix me?
I don't know.
I'll
This is
start
the
with
first
the head.
campaign.
The head, you get all groggy. So for the rest of the night, you do that.
Yeah. And then eventually go to
Anything
sleep.
else you guys do for the rest of the evening before you long rest?
Do like a spider check around the room.
Oh, there are 100% spiders.
That makes it difficult to sleep.
The room is 100% spiders.
You're just sleeping in a spider.
Yeah.
Where's my bedroll? Yes,
Spider.
it's a spider.
Yeah, in a way.
The bedrolls are just made of spider carcasses.
Yeah, in a way, it actually is. It's probably comforting for Volmon because so much of being in the Underdark, he's felt so detached from nature. But spiders are actually sort of familiar.
Yeah.
So it actually like
Nature.
it's actually probably the best sleep he's gotten since they've been down here. But yeah, Kyra's very uncomfortable.
Wait, just to be clear, I am locked in this chamber with
Yep,
Alton.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and down the hall you do see 2 guards posted, and they rotate throughout every
Okay.
couple hours. So,
Cool.
and Jarlax would have mentioned that
Okay.
if you need to be let out, just let one of the guards know. They'll
Okay.
come get Jarlax, and he'll let you out. But Jarlax is a little busy at the moment. He'll get
That's
back
fair.
to you
Yeah, that's fair.
in some time.
Back to me at a later date.
Yeah.
It's the first time the twins have been in a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't like it.
So, if
I
there's
don't
nothing
like
else.
it.
Maybe you should think logically.
No. When it comes to Alton, no. Do you come back down to me at any point, or do you just go to bed?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. That tracks.
You miss being juggled.
The person who would be juggling is pretty preoccupied. I can hear her off in the distance. I'm like,
Doing some juggling.
After the Jarlax Odalin scene, we'll cut to Jarlax laying in bed. So, what is your name? You still have never given it to me. And I feel a bit, I guess it's not too
I really have to
unfrequent
pee. I've been holding it for 45
happen,
minutes.
but it
Well,
says
Do your thing.
Lavoy, Perhak, Kanakeen. It's like these are names I've heard, I believe, from your tribe or your type of your race. So you're looking for a new name. You don't like your old one.
It's not that, it's that our names represent who we are and what we do at those times of our lives. I have been Sunstealer, I have been Odalin, which...
Sunstealer's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Why not Sunstealer? What happened with Sunstealer?
Oh, I made some mistakes and was, it was a stone statue for a long time.
That sounds horrible.
Yes.
Who would do that to you?
This asshole named Fredicus.
Did you kill him?
No, I was a statue for so long. I assumed he died, lived a long life and died. His descendants came and checked on me for a time, but then they died too. And
If you want, I could probably look and try to find him and kill him. Or maybe get him for you to kill him.
Let's kill him together.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I like you, Jarlax. Well, you know how you look at somebody sometime and you think, well, you could be a Bill or a Roger. What do I look like to you?
Amber.
Avaramul sounds cool.
Or
Avaramul.
Are you messaging names you want to change to?
No.
So you can say that. Okay.
I remember I don't have social media on my iPad.
This is Lanya. Would be interesting.
I like Lanya. I did that Lana Doran. No, that's from The Witcher. Laura Bellios. It sounds like Laura Bellios, and she was a nice angel. What did you say?
Lanya.
Lanya.
Lanya Stone Warrior.
Well,
Well, you're
okay.
made of some stone.
Yes. I will consider this. See how I feel after a long rest. You look like a Roger to me. I don't know. I'm just like,
Roger.
don't know if you've ever thought about another name.
Roger.
I've actually went by many names, and he the hat that he was wearing, the large brimmed hat,
Yes.
he puts it on, and he transforms into a human.
Oh.
And he was like, I could be a Roger if you need.
It'd
And
be hilarious
and
if he was
and
the
he kind of
shapeshifter.
smirks at you. And they crawled back into bed.
Oh, I follow him.
Yeah.
You hear more happy sounds. Which performance? Oh, it's the second round.
Whoa!
It's a 19. It's even better than the first time. How did
Okay.
your level do?
19.
Yes. We tied.
Very in sync.
In sync.
Yes.
With the Roger and the Lanya.
I'm role playing with Jarlaxle.
Role playing.
Okay.
There's a game within a game.
Yeah, he was asking like what's her name, and then she was like, well, she gave the story of
Oh, I'm
different
Lanya.
names. And she was like, I picture you as a Roger, and he went and got his hat of disguise, and then turned into a human. And she was like, I can be your Roger, and then climbed back into bed.
I can be your Roger, baby.
My name is Lanya now. This is how I talk.
And he takes the hat and he puts it on you, and he's like, you can use it if you want.
Oh, what do I want? I have a hat of disguise.
I was gonna say, don't you have
Oh.
one?
What do I want? So he can keep his, and I'll put mine on.
Oh my
The
god.
role play continues.
I'm Kiaran.
Oh!
That's a bit weird, though, isn't it?
That's my
I could
sister.
really are.
That's not my type.
So Kiaran is his type.
I'm just saying I'm more partake in the female gender.
Oh, it's
But I'm Kiaran, but like a caricature of her, like big boobs and Karen hair.
Yeah, you have your form. You just look like.
It says, well, Karens, they don't really do anything for me.
All they do is annoy me.
The one lady
Okay.
asked to see
Oh
my
my
manager, and I'm like, I just kind of killed her because I said, fuck you, you know?
Then I will turn into what I imagine Laura Bellios looks like. Beautiful, angelic, blonde. I am Lanya!
What's Grim and the Celestial doing at this point?
So
Boy, I
Grin-
can't wait till they do that ritual.
So Grin is just in his room.
So many sounds in this place.
He would come to the
This place haunted.
the cell.
Oh,
Apparently someone is haunting this
Grin would most likely come to
Oh.
the cell and ask
I love
to
that
see
movie.
the grimoire to study it. He would be fine with coming in and studying it inside with you. That was fine. He just wants to make sure he can perform the ritual himself.
Oh.
He says
Okay.
he's not sure that he can do it, but he says I'll stay right here in the cell with you if that's more.
Well, that's fine. I just want to make sure Alton's not going to like try to make a play for it.
What is he gonna do in the cell with us? He can't use magic and he's bound.
I don't want. Oh, okay. Walk like an Egyptian.
So we don't do this anymore. We do that.
Only when you're bound.
Okay, no, that's fine. I will take it out and hand it to him.
All right. And then Laniver, at a certain point, would probably go looking for Odalyn and ask around. Because he wanted to talk to her
She's
today.
not with me.
See how she was doing. See if she's okay. See if she needs any healing or any love from Tia.
What's Jim Jar doing?
I suggest you just make a perception check.
Jim Jar would most likely be following Volman.
Don't be a narc.
Oh, Jim Jar is following you?
Yeah, Jim Jar would most likely be following Volman because you seem to be he would kind of gravitate toward you because you seem to be more logical. So he's just kind of following you around. He still considers himself a slave, so he kind of just is like literally just standing there following you like a dog.
Okay. Cool.
I get why the draw do it.
All right.
I let him
And-
play with Moss Buddy. Philo.
That's cool. And then
You, Master, give him a sock. Davy is free.
Give him a moss?
So everyone beds down for the evening, and you guys are able to get a long rest. No issues throughout the night. Some get a better rest than others. Whether you're comfortable or preoccupied or have company.
Long rest is longish for some.
Yes.
Laniver would eventually get around to knocking on Jarlax's door, asking if he's seen Odalyn. And
I'm a blonde in the bed. I'm like,
Well, no, he doesn't come in.
oh.
He just knocks on the door and goes, Jarlax, have you seen Odalyn? kind of Jalaxa looks to you. She left. She said she was going into the bazaar to hang out there for a bit. And then he goes, oh. He said she'll be back. Don't worry about it. And he kind of turns to you. Was he
He was a flame. However,
Want me to assassinate that?
he sees
Ask
in
my brother. He's apparently wants to assassinate everybody.
he sees in shades of black and white, and I thought that I was evil because I took some gifts from death, and or Dream Reaper, whatever.
He says, yeah, I noticed the shadowy wisps, and it kind of, I don't know, brings out a character in you. You seem to have purpose. So I don't understand what's wrong with that.
I knew I liked you for a reason.
I mean, you fit in down here, so
Maybe I'll stay.
I wouldn't mind
Performance.
that. All
As
right.
just as a point for RP purposes,
Mhm.
while what's his face is looking at the book.
Yep.
And I'm assuming Alton is probably sleeping, and I'm about to go to sleep
Sure.
at this point. Kiaran basically cries herself to sleep over everything that happened with Alton, over the fight with her brother. Like, just, she is a wreck.
Grin might have said something, but probably nothing that's comforting or anything. He's not like cold or anything.
No, that's
but
fine. She's
he
just
just
gonna...
doesn't quite understand everything that's happening, so
Nope.
he just goes, he says, things have a way of working out in the end, so maybe it will. But,
You don't understand. My brother and I have never fought. Like,
well, family can bring out the worst of people, so it seems you guys have a web of lies to weed through. And that's where we'll end today's session. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks Sirenscape again. Hopefully the stream on YouTube should be fine because I was recording it locally. And thanks everyone for watching. See you next week.
bye! Bye!